Yeah.
For 17 years, the Center for Pediatric Therapy has proudly been the Bayou region's only dedicated pediatric therapy clinic to offer all three major therapy disciplines. We provide pediatric speech, occupational, and physical therapy, and have a combined 135 years of pediatric therapy experience. Additionally, many of our speech and occupational therapists are cross-trained to offer feeding therapy. All of these services are provided in our spacious, company-owned facilities in both Houma and Thibodaux, in approved school settings or in homes of children aged 0 to 3 who are enrolled in the Early Steps program. If you feel like your child could benefit from any or all of our services, please call our friendly front office staff and they would be happy to answer all of your questions.
Andrew Solange, linebacker.
Corbin Falgu, D-line.
Rob Sandoff, defensive back.
Paul Boudreau, linebacker.
Thomas LeCompte, D-line.
Xavier Moses, linebacker.
Trenton Townsend, linebacker.
Andrew Hebert, linebacker.
Josiah Johnson, defensive back.
James Guidry, wide receiver.
Logan Email, defensive back.
Gabriel Douglas, strong safety.
Bryce Thibodeau, wide receiver.
Jack Chestnut, quarterback.
Ethan Henney, quarterback. Evan Pridgeon, wide receiver.
Harper Petrie, offensive line.
Devin Dehart, defensive line.
Cole St. Pierre, running back. Philip Sinak, offensive line. Cohen Marie, tight end.
DeLandon Charles, offensive lineman.
Joe Delahousse, O-line.
Silas Hill, O-line.
Andre LaPere, wide receiver. Jalen Coleman, running back.
Ben Blanchard, O-line.
Hux Blanchard, D-tackle.
Tommy Bauer, offensive line.
Colin Champagne, wide receiver.
Jake Carrier, O-line.
Ben Guidry, slot.
Zach Ewan, center.
Bryce Hawley, weak safety.
Jackson Hebert, cornerback.
Philip Hillman, tight end.
Hudson Oncal, left guard.
Greg Page, D-end.
Cooper Passman, D-tackle.
Ty Powell, kicker.
Tyler Pritchard, D-end. Max Richard, O-line.
Benjamin Rodrigue, running back.
Aiden Saunier, wide receiver.
MJ Sternfels, linebacker.
Adam Talbot, D-tackle.
Nate Thompson, free safety.
Jack Strish, strong safety.
Luke Trotty, defensive end.
Evan Weber, cornerback.
Luke Zarang, cornerback.
Seth Andrews, D-tackle.
Cooper Andrews, offensive line.
Evan Arsma, cornerback.
Landon Babin, safety.
Trey Babin, offensive line.
Grant Barbera, quarterback.
Marcel Benoit, long snapper.
Chris Bourgeois, weak safety.
Charlie Dietrich, linebacker.
Carter Douglas, running back.
Alden Fields, linebacker.
Parker Hema, cornerback.
Harrison Jones, D-line.
Jonathan Lee, D-end.
Carter Myers, strong safety.
Chase Knockham, receiver.
Joseph Pisciola, offensive line.
Owen Porsche, cornerback.
Jackson Riche, safety.
Philip Root, D-line.
Hudson Semino, right tackle.
Peter Stever, tight end.
Owen Blanchard, quarterback.
Ray Bajon, safety.
Matthew Bouvier, defensive tackle. John Boudreau, cornerback.
Isaiah Covington, linebacker.
Trip Darden, wide receiver.
Owen English, running back. Thomas Foray, defensive end.
Roy Gravois, linebacker.
Paul Grove, linebacker.
Grant Guidry, offensive line.
Maddox Skidros, defensive end.
Landon Hemo, receiver.
John Jackson, cornerback.
Cade Kleber, offensive line.
Braylon Jennings, running back.
Reese LaFont, receiver.
Charles Lasser, linebacker.
Colin Mabel, offensive line. Owen Martinez, defensive tackle.
Harrison Allcow, O-line. Alexander Perkle, defensive end.
Andrew Robichaux, linebacker.
Quinn Sternfels, safety.
Ashton Saunier, wide receiver. Ethan Saunier, defensive tackle.
Brock Wanko, O-line.
Matthew Zarang, defensive end.
Thank you for having us. Excited for this Thursday night kickoff versus E.D. White. We had a great week of preparation. Kids are excited, ready to go. Had a little bit of rain today, so it changed up the week for us, but ain't going to affect anything. Expect a very clean, good game from both sides, and just look forward to my first year in this rivalry.
Obviously, big night tonight. Playing on a Thursday kind of changed up the week a little bit, but I think our guys are ready to go. This game's big in terms of playoff implications, where you fall in our Division II bracket. So it means a lot for both football teams, and obviously being a rivalry game, it's been hyped up, and we're ready to play the football game. So hopefully it's a good football game. Hopefully the turf holds up for us, and everybody plays well.
Welcome to this week's episode of Outside the Box with Bubba Hebert, previewing Week 10 of the 8-4A football season. Tonight we feature a battle of longtime foes, and some call it the local holy war, as we have the 8-1 Vandebilt Terriers hosting the 7-2 E.D. White Cardinals. The Cardinals hosted Assumption and outpaced them 34-0 on a rainy night last week. The Cardinal defense pitched its fourth shutout of the year, picking off the Mustangs 3 times in the first half, one of which was returned 38 yards for a pick 6 by cornerback number 4, Luke Zarang. Marshall commit, kicker number 84, Ty Powell, added field goals from 37 and 40 yards. He improved to 9 of 11 on the year with a long of 45 yards, and he has hit 95% of his extra points, then follows that with 95% touchbacks, and average scoring a whopping 9 points per game. Yep, the kicker is usually good for over a touchdown per game. It's pretty impressive. Ty's been a vital contributor for this program for many, many years. Quarterback Grant Barbera and the Cardinals offense averaged 38 points per game. Barbera has matured throughout the year and likes to throw it. He's confident in his receivers and has shown ability all year to hit the speedy wide receivers with field-stretching touchdowns. This adds another dimension to the veer attack, making it that much more difficult to defend. He has definitely allowed Coach Chasson to take deep chances as he has hit on 62% of his passes for 100 yards a game and 10 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions in his 7 starts. Number 1, Chase Knocking has been a welcome back from injury with open arms, as he's had 3 touchdowns in the last few weeks and averaged over 20 yards per reception. The defense has been stingy all year long, surrendering just 10 points per game with an attacking style with blitzes from all different positions in both run fits and passing situations. This has led to multiple takeaways. They're a veteran-laden group who plays fast and attacks the ball as a unit. This will definitely be the best defense that Vanderbilt has faced this year, besides the Letcher Bulldogs, obviously. They got some serious dudes, and we both experienced that, and we both felt the wrath of that beast of a unit. So, the Vandebilt Terriers beat crosstown foes South Terrebonne 41-14 last week, as number 4, Jalon Coleman, accounted for 5 touchdowns, and he just recently established a new school record eclipsing 5,000 yards for his career. Don't worry, we'll get back to him in a minute. The Terriers are led by first-year coach Brian Wallace, who has coached for multiple years on the collegiate and high school level, and he certainly has the Terriers moving in the right direction out the gates. He's done an excellent job of taking essentially the same group of players we saw last year and has continued to get better each week, which, as we all know, breeds confidence, encouraging further success. Leading the Terrier spread attack and averaging 42 points per game is quarterback and returning starter number 13, Jack Chestnut. The 6'1", 170-pound senior will operate out of the shotgun, usually with a single back, 3 wides, with some formations with an H-back look. On the ground, they will look to get the ball into Coleman's hands in zone reads and some misdirections with backside pulling of the H-backs and accompanying linemen. Coleman will also be featured in the passing game as an extension of the run. We see a pattern here. The name of the game is to get the ball to 4 and let him cook. It's not often you get one of the most statistically accomplished athletes in the history of the parish on campus, and that's in a parish which has produced a number of NFL players. Coleman is a 5'10", 170-pound senior who is a state champion sprinter and is as electric as his accolades describe. He is a Liberty commit and holds offers from multiple other schools. Truly gifted athlete, and I've seen some studs come out of Vandy and Terrebonne Parish over the years. On the outside, leading the wide receiver group, is returning starter number 80, James Guidry. He's 6'3", 180-pound senior who's steady hands and is a 4'6" guy, multi-sport athlete that is also an all-district baseball player. The line is experienced, big group that averages 6'3", 260 pounds. They are led by 3-year starter number 78, Will Newman. The defense will be a base 3-4 but looks a lot like a 4-3 due to the outside linebacker on the line regularly, sometimes hand in the dirt, sometimes standing up. They surrender 12 points per game. The line is anchored by nose tackle, shade, 67, Devin Dehart, who at 6'1", 335 pounds. He's got a good burst off the ball and looks to push the pocket in the quarterback's face. The on-ball linebacker will be their most, I don't know, he flashes the most for me on tape for sure. Will be returning starter number 0, Paul Boudreau, listed at 6 foot, 195 pounds. He runs well off the edge when in pursuit and is an aggressive tackler and the team's defensive leader. The linebackers are all returning starters, and number 55, Andrew Sonji, number 11, Andrew Hebert, and number 1, Xavier Moses. The defensive backfield is led by returning starter number 3, cornerback Logan Email, and then number 21, cornerback Rob Sandoff, who also sees time in the backfield on offense to spell Coleman. So I've done a little research, and according to Max Preps, so don't quote me, but I did it a couple times, they've recorded scores over the last 20 years between the Cardinals and Terriers. They've faced off 17 times, with Edie White having the advantage of 12 wins to 5. The last time Vandebilt beat the Cardinals was in 2016. So I expect this veteran-laden Vandy bunch has a serious chip on their shoulders, and we'll be ready for a battle tonight. This is obviously a game that has huge playoff seeding implications, especially with the news of the University High sanctions. You reap what you sow. As if this game needed any big stakes, this is one of those weird high school rivalry things where you think you hate each other when you're teenagers, and then you get to college, you become friends with later and do business with the previous opponents regularly. This is a rivalry of fierce opponents on the field and friends, family, and business associates off the field. As in all of these big games, field position will likely come into play. The Cardinals have been excellent all year at flipping the field to their advantage. Turnovers are always crucial, and of course, who wins the battle at the line of scrimmage? From an Edie White perspective, you have to concentrate on Coleman. Make everyone else meet you. They gotta be somebody else beat you. There's no one else like him on the field. He's going to get his, but the Cardinals have to limit how many times he does. From a Vandy perspective, you are playing a defense that puts all kinds of pressure all over Chestnut last year, causing havoc with sacks and INTs en route to a Cardinal 52-14 victory. You absolutely have to give him time to progress through his reads and keep a clean pocket. It's likely going to come down to how many times can they hit it big with Coleman and be opportunistic with Guidry on the outside. The defense for Vandy will have to account for a veer attack that can hit the pass with legit speed on the outside. Difficult combo for most, but it has been stymied at times this year. If the Cardinals can establish a run with authority and eat up clock going on long, time-eating drives, that will go a long way to keep the ball out of the hands of Coleman. On a different note, I would like to congratulate Coach Jackson and the volleyball team on a thrilling 5-set nail-biter to win the district championship over the Cardinals last week. We here at the Bauer Sports Network broadcasted the game, and Robbie and T-Ben do an excellent job of coverage on football. But if you haven't seen it yet, please do, because I think they are significantly better at volleyball. The back and forth happens so fast, it's really good to see. If you haven't seen it yet, it will be broadcast on the same YouTube page as this one here. So good luck to both teams. Probably too close to call. Hope for a good game and a safe game to get both teams primed up to make a deep run in the playoffs. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the game.
All right, everybody, welcome to Vandebilt Catholic in Buddy Marcello Stadium, or as they say here at Vandebilt, the Bud. My name is Rob Bauer, and I'm joined by my buddy T-Ben Thompson. How you doing, T-Ben?
Doing great, Rob.
So it's a little unusual broadcast for us. We are the home broadcasting crew for Edie White. T-Ben and I have sons that have grown up together and play football for Edie White. And a few years ago during COVID, because of my business, the school approached me to help stream the games during COVID because there was a little attendance that could show up at the games. So we started to do it, and apparently people started to enjoy our broadcast, and they kept us around.
Now we don't know why exactly, but
not exactly why. But so we're going to do our absolute level best tonight to call a down the middle game, but if you hear some excitement from us when ED White does something, we'll ask that you'll forgive us. We are broadcasting this game free of charge for all of our fan bases. The Center for Pediatric Therapy is tonight's streaming sponsor. They're covering all of our costs. Terrebonne General is tonight's main presenting sponsor, so big thanks to Terrebonne General. And I think that's pretty much it. T-Ben and I are not professional broadcasters, so we'll give you this disclaimer a few times. We're a couple of dads trying to do a good job for everybody. So thankfully, Vandebilt was able to sell a little bit of advertising, and the athletic department will get some nice money from this game. So out of the spirit of fellowship and brotherhood, we're coming over from Thibodaux to broadcast this game so the money can stay in the diocese. T-Ben, what a game we are looking forward to tonight as Coach Wallace has really got the Vandebilt Terriers turned around. They are 8-1 on the season so far, and they are taking on the 7-2 ED White Cardinals.
Yeah, and they're power ranked number 3, which is a big deal, and ED White is number 4. So not only are these rivals, good, friendly rivals, they're both the Catholic schools in the area. They're brother, sister schools, or whatever you want to say. It's been a rivalry for years. All my cousins from Thibodaux used to play my cousins from Houma, and it was a big deal to play this game. And it's a rival in itself. Then it's also district now, which has never been before. This is the first time that I remember that it's been a district
maybe
game.
They've been in district in years past.
I don't think so, because we're always smaller than them. But
okay.
I might be wrong. But anyway, it's a district game now, which makes it a bigger deal. It's the last game of the season, which makes it a big deal. And it's just a big game, and you can feel the excitement around. Both fan bases are fired up for this, and I think the players are. It's going to be awesome.
I mean,
awesome.
T-Ben, we'll take a quick pause and watch as the Vandebilt Catholic Terriers come out of for their run out.
Oh, I like their dog. Look, he's bouncing. He's got
awesome.
Smoke.
Here come your Vandebilt Terriers. Their mascots out front, T-Ben. Welcome to the Dog Pound. I like that.
The Bud, the Dog Pound,
Yeah, we got lots of new things to learn tonight. So
I like it.
I think it's almost prayer and national anthem time. So when that gets to be, we'll go ahead and pause and try to take those things in over the crowd mic that we have. Hopefully you can hear it at home. We have a crew of people here to work on this broadcast for you. And you may see a few little foibles in our graphics and some other things tonight. We basically relocated our whole setup from Thibodaux to this morning and have been trying to get everything set up. So if we have a few little hiccups here and there, we ask forgiveness, please. Carl Klutz is going to be our replay technician today, and his son, Braden Klutz from New Orleans, is on our main camera. David Harvey is our director, and we'll go ahead, T-Ben, and take in the captains as they come out. I'll go ahead and introduce the ED White captains since I know them. 79, Adam Talbot. 72, my son, Tom Bauer. Number 10, Jax Treesh. For Vandebilt Catholic, T-Ben, number 4, Jalen Coleman. Number 0, Paul Boudreau. Number 80, Ben?
James Guidry.
James Guidry. T-Ben, number 55.
Andrew Sanji.
Andrew Sanji. T-Ben, full house here tonight.
There's a lot of red and a lot of blue.
T-Ben, Edie White wins the toss and does their typical move when they do and defers to the second half. I like to see the camaraderie between the kids at midfield. All of these kids know each other. Most of them have grown up with each other, playing against each other. We're super excited to see this game tonight. We'll go ahead and pause for the prayer.
Class of 2002, Vandebilt Catholic. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, it is with praise and thanksgiving that we approach you tonight to ask your blessing upon this competition. The opportunity for these two rival schools to compete fills our Terrier and Cardinal families with excitement and joy. For almost 75 years, Terrier and Cardinal athletes have competed to use their God-given abilities to help them to grow in Christian virtue. The virtues of fortitude, selflessness, teamwork, and many others are cultivated through their commitment as student athletes. May the successes and trials our players experience tonight strengthen them and their faith in you. Keep our players safe tonight, and may this competition bring us all closer together as one family in Christ. Sacred Heart of Jesus, have mercy on us. Immaculate Heart of Mary, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
And now, let's honor America with the playing and singing of our national anthem, led by the regiment of Vandebilt Catholic and director Alex Boone.
All right, a rousing rendition of the national anthem. I'd like to go ahead and take a moment and recognize our game sponsor. Thank you so much, Terrebonne General. I think I saw online 70 years of service to the community by Terrebonne General. Thank you so much for supporting Terrier Athletics. We'll go ahead and also acknowledge our first quarter sponsor, Coastal Safety T-Ben. They handle a bunch of offshore safety, and they're from Houma. Thank you so much, Coastal Safety. And then we'll get through some of our shout-out sponsors as we go through the game. T-Ben, back deep to receive the kickoff is number 4, Coleman, and number 80.
Number 80 is James Guidry, a senior wide receiver.
Two great athletes for Vandebilt Catholic. T-Ben, we're ready to get underway. If you've never seen Edie White play, number 84 senior kicker for Edie White is a 5-star recruit and is going to play at Marshall, and he kicks a deep ball, although he sort of squibbed that one. That's interesting. Here we go. Coleman comes up.
Coleman gets a chance.
And Coleman is taken down at the 30-yard line. Thank you, T-Ben.
So Vanderbilt set up at the 30, Rob. We got a lot of rain early today. It's not raining now, thank goodness, but the field is soggy, so that might make a difference with footing.
T-Ben, thank you for bringing that up. So we've been here since 9 o'clock this morning setting up equipment, and there was a solid, gotta be, hour and a half torrential deluge
Wow.
And I was hoping that it would have drained a few hours after the rain stopped, but the field was really holding it.
And this is a nice grass field, so it's going to make a difference.
Here we go. Chestnut in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. Flag on the play.
Not a flag on the play.
So, T-Ben, let me go ahead and quickly pull up the starters for Vandebilt Catholic as listed on your screen.
Oh, it's offsides on the Cardinals.
Offsides on E.D. White.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Moving up the Terriers for first down and 5 yards to go.
As the crowd says, you can't do that, T-Ben. So 1st and 5 for an improved Vandebilt position on the field. Here we go. Chestnut calls for the ball, hands it off to Coleman again, who's trying. Oh, T-Ben, he's trying to get to the outside, and you see him slip as he tries to make a move. So that's going to be impacting the game tonight, this wet field.
Yes, it is. Yes. So that's be a gain of about 1, bringing them down to 2nd and 4. That offsides is very costly, to say the least.
Chestnut in the shotgun, calls for the ball, fakes the handoff. He wants to pass. He's going deep, but overthrows. Oh, my gosh. The poor referee ate it. It's so slippery on the sidelines, but he's okay. Overthrown ball as the intended receiver was who, T-Ben?
I can't see the number, Rob.
It's hard to see the number from here. I think that's 16.
5, huh?
No, 16.
16? Oh, that is Henry LaPere.
All right, Henri LaPere, child of one of our classmates, Coco. Here we go, handoff to Coleman up the middle. Ooh, near a first down, but it looks like he's let's see. Well, I tell you what, T-Ben. Close to the first, they're giving the first down. First down for Vandebilt, I tell you what. Somebody made a saving tackle there.
Yeah.
And I didn't catch who that was.
I missed it, but yeah, he would have been long gone.
Okay. Are you back there? First down for Vandebilt Catholic. Chestnut stays in the shotgun. He wants to pass again. Quick outlet pass to number 80, brought down by number 38, Nate Thompson. Nate Thompson, normally number 8, is wearing his teammate Ben Rodriguez's number as sort of a tribute to Ben. Ben injured himself a handful of weeks ago and unfortunately is out for the year, but he's here on the sidelines cheering his team on. Nice move by Nate Thompson.
That'll pick up 4 yards, bring up 2nd down and 6.5 for the Terriers.
Four receivers split out for the Terriers as Chestnut calls for the ball, hands it off to Coleman. Oh. Brought down immediately by Adam Talbot. Talbot gets great penetration, makes a shoestring tackle there, but gets him down. Lanes Trotty in also to help Adam.
Nice job by the defensive line and Adam. That's a loss of a yard to bring up 3rd down and 7 now.
Looks like trips left. Chestnut stays in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He wants to run it. He gets, I think he gets the first down.
Somebody's helmet came off.
Somebody's helmet came flying off. Nice move. Nice call.
Very good quarterback keeper for about 9 yards. Gives the Terriers another first down as they move into E.D. White territory at the 49-yard line.
75's got to come off the field for Vandebilt with his helmet came off, so he's got to come off for one play.
All right, so far a successful drive. That's 2 first downs for the Terriers.
Yeah, they're moving the ball well. Chestnut calls for the ball.
5 wide receivers.
Pass to Coleman for, what, 8 yards? No, 7 yards. Nice pass to Coleman on first down for a pickup of 7.
Kenny's pass complete to Coleman out in the flats. Good for about 6 yards, bring a 2nd
2nd and 4, excuse me. So you got 6 yards there. 75 comes, checks back in after he sat out to play, Ben.
Like I said, good positive gain on first down. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Number 5 and numbers 80 split out for the Terriers.
That is Evan Prejean and James Guidry.
All right, the officials are holding up play for a second here, and here we go. Chestnut in the shotgun, 82 in motion, handoff to Coleman. He gets like a yard, T-Ben, so 3rd and 3 upcoming. T-Ben, I was telling Coach Wallace earlier, I think this is the first time E.D. White has played on grass this season. Isn't that a weird thing to say now?
Wow,
yeah.
You're right.
We all grew up playing on grass, and now all these fields have turf. And grass, of course, is great for injury reduction, but not so great when you have an hour and a half of rain a few hours before kickoff, unfortunately.
So Coleman and Guidry are off to the left side together, spread out.
He puts 4 in motion, fakes it.
Fakes it, keeps it again.
Keeps it again.
This time.
He's short. He's short. Charlie defense, number 7, Charlie Dietrich, gets through there and makes a tackle. So Edie,
4th down and 2.
Vandy has 4 and 2. Yeah, I think, what are you going to do? You're not going to punt here. You're going to go for it.
Could. Pin it down. But, yeah, looks like they're going to go for it.
I like Coach Wallace.
Yep.
Aggressive play call, but
big play here, though. Yep. Let's see what they do. The quarterback has kept the ball. You know, number 4 is a threat. Number 8 is a threat. They got a lot of options here.
Puts Coleman in motion, fakes the handoff. I think he got it. Oh, flag on the play, Ben, in the defensive backfield.
It's very close. Look where they spotted it.
So,
is that a face mask or hold?
I don't know. Let's see what the call is. Because I think you're right. I think it might be short of the first down, close. And if it is, E.D. White will wave that off. So
E.D. White celebrating.
A nice stop for E.D. White, T-Ben, to sort of.
Holding penalty decline. That's a turnover on downs. What a big play to start this game.
T-Ben, let me take a moment to give some love to our terrific shout-out sponsors. Dr. Bo Grafton at Grafton Dermatology and Houma, Thibodeau, Morgan City. Thanks to all the good folks at Grafton Dermatology for supporting Terrier athletics. A big thanks to Cypress Construction here in Houma, residential and commercial. Thank you so much, Cypress Construction. Here we go. E.D. White, Grant Barbera Jr., number 5 under center. 1 receiver, Chase Nakhan, split out way to the right.
So the Cardinals will start off a good field position at their 40 after that turnover on downs. The Terrier defense has been excellent all year long.
Oh my God. Fumble on the play with E.D. White.
Yes, they hit the quarterback.
Ben, like that pill popped out and it was on the ground for a second, and
one of the linemen almost had it and it popped out.
Ben Blanchard, number 71. So
good hustle by the Terrier the defense to jump on that ball, and now they have the ball back, first down. Oh no, E.D. White did recover.
Yes, T-Ben, 2nd down.
Yes. 2nd down and long.
Handoff to Guidry. Ooh, boy, the slipping, T-Ben. Yep. It's going to be that kind of night. Guidry gets 3 yards until he slips and falls. So this is going to be
a lot of
theme for this evening.
But good job by the Terrier defense. Now they have the Cardinals backed up for 3rd and 7.5. Big play here.
The Vandebilt Terriers come alive to make some noise here on 3rd down, T-Ben, to get their defense fired up. Barbera under center. Barbera drops back. He rolls out. In and out of the hands of Nakhan. Incomplete.
Well, yep, he dropped it. That was a great throw by Barbera across his body, and Chase didn't hold on to it.
Yeah.
He got hit after he kind of bobbled it and lost the ball.
I think Chase was thinking about the run before he secured the ball, drops the ball. So
great job by the Vandebilt defense to force a punting situation here. Again, both defenses are stepping up, Rob.
Sure are, T-Ben.
Back to receive the punt is...
Let me see if I think that's 80.
80 or 88? 80 is James Guidry.
Powell with a beautiful punt, drives 80 back. He lets it go. Beautiful kick by Powell to the 15-yard line of Vandebilt
That's
Catholic.
a great kick. Goodness gracious. So the Terriers have a long way to go. Both defenses flex their muscles and get a couple of turnovers and punts to start the game.
T-Ben, let me acknowledge our other shout-out sponsor, Taylor Danoff's Photography. You can go to her Facebook page and learn more about contacting her. Thank you so much, Taylor. And Jim Gadry, law firm. Thank you so much, Jim, for your sponsorship of Terrier Athletics. Oh, is that right? Oh, is that? 7 is the quarterback.
Yeah, you can say that.
All right, so we're sorry about that. Jack Chestnut is not playing this evening. This is number 7, T-Ben, quarterback.
Ethan Henney.
Ethan Henney, apologize about that. Thank you so much for our friends texting us and correcting us. We always need help. Henney in the shotgun. 4 receivers split out, handed to Coleman. Nice move by Coleman, breaks a few tackles.
Good gain there.
Excellent gain by Coleman.
So after that great gain by Coleman, it brings up a 2nd down and 2. Good job breaking some tackles there and getting a very nice run there by number 4.
T-Man, I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. There's going to be a few turnovers tonight because of these wet conditions out there. Henney drops back, wants the deep ball. Beautiful catch, but he is out of bounds. Well defended by Nate Thompson, number 38.
I can't believe he caught that. Nate,
a wonderful catch,
that was a great catch.
Yeah, but out of bounds.
His feet were just look at this catch, Rob.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That is close. He just bobbled.
And he dropped
His
it. He
feet was actually in. He just bobbled
it.
That would have been a catch. Good job by Nate, though. He's all over him.
So 3rd and 2, T-Ben.
And that was a good throw by Henney, number 7, Rob.
Yep, on the money. What year is Henney?
That's number 7?
Yeah.
He is a junior.
A junior, okay.
Here we go. Third down and short.
Coleman, you feel like you're going to run it with Coleman.
And
hand off to Coleman. He looks like he gets the first down, T-Ben.
Scored through, yep. Good job to break tackles again. Tough running by Coleman there. Gets about 4 yards. He gets the first down.
T-Ben, Coleman is the all-time rushing leader here at Vandebilt Catholic with over 5,000 yards. That's incredible.
Amazing. He hit 5 touchdowns last week in the game. That's amazing. He played, like you said, all these kids have played each other in the basketball league, baseball, etc. Coleman was excellent in almost all the sports, and he's been a powerhouse athlete in the area for a long time.
All right, Coleman splits out here to the right, covered by Jackson Abear, number 21. Henney looking in the middle, throws it into coverage for a nice 5-yard, 6-yard gain there. That's number 16, T-Ben. To LePere.
Yep, Henri LePere.
Colette Carrier's son, LePere.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Oh, wow.
I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that.
Right. You know me, I'm
yeah.
wrong.
Henney hands it off to, nice defense by Edie White there. That was number 16 again. That's LePere. So a 3rd and 4 upcoming for the Terriers.
Terriers doing a good job at keeping the down and distance, going in the right direction. They haven't had any third and long plays so far. Let's see if the Terriers can convert another first down here. Coleman's back in the game.
Yeah, he's not going to get a lot of rest tonight.
Yeah, no, I think they're going to hand it
He's
over.
a star player.
Yeah. All right,
So
here you go. Big third down and 3.5.
Coleman and another receiver, I think number 80, split
Yeah,
out
that's
left
Guidry.
on the wide side.
Guidry's a very good
He puts
receiver.
Coleman in motion.
A
Quarterback
keeper again.
keeper, nothing
Oh,
doing,
my
T-Ben. Wow.
What a job.
Who was that?
Number 7. Number 7.
Charlie defense.
Yeah.
Charlie
What a
Dietrich.
hit. That was definitely 7. What a play by Charlie Dietrich. Goodness.
Yeah, Charlie Dietrich, one of Edie White's best defensive players as a junior.
Yeah.
All
No
over the
game,
field.
Rob.
No game. Now, T-Ben,
Fourth down at 3.5.
you got to be concerned when it's so wet out there in the middle of the field and you got deep snaps and all of this.
So back to back is number 4 for Edie White. Zarang.
Nice snap. Gets it off. Zarang fields it.
Makes a move to the outside. Gets some nice positive yards. Great return.
Midfield. Nice return by Zarang.
About 20-yard return there. That was a beaming ball. You saw that thing. That was a shot out of a cannon. And Zarang handled it nicely.
That's we've seen that move a few times this year where the punter will sort of scramble out of the pocket.
Yep.
I'm not sure if that's to give his
I think it gives them
defenders more time to get downfield.
Especially if they have that kind of line drive punt, you almost need it because that could be set up for a really good return without any hang time. But anyway, the Cardinals set up at midfield, good field position. Let's see if the offense can get something rolling here. We had a few penalties and fumbles the first time around.
Aiden Saunier and Chase Nakan split out for Edie White. Barbera under center. Guidry, Barbera keeps it for nothing doing.
Nothing
Maybe a
Great
loss of a
job.
yard. Nice defense by the Terriers. That's Boudreaux, number 0.
I'm assuming a pack of Terriers is like dogs. You do a pack, right?
A pack.
Pack of
Yes.
Terriers.
2nd and 9.
Yeah,
Not much doing there on that initial play.
They actually gave him a yard. I thought they stopped him cold, but very good job of the interior of the defensive line there for Vandebilt. Going to bring up a 2nd and long.
3 receivers split out for the Cards. Barbera drops back, quick pass to Nakan.
This time Nakan holds on to it. Does a little spin.
T-Ben, nice spin
Ball
move
forward.
by
I
Chase.
think he's either right on the line or yard short. I think they're marking him a yard short. Good job by Chase that time.
He made something out of that. Broke the tackle here. Look at that. They had him.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice spin move. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1.
And 3rd and...
All right.
3rd and 1. No, T-Ben, 3rd and... Go gosh. 3rd and 3.
Oh, he must have stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds earlier than I thought.
So T-Ben, we have a whole host of different sponsors tonight. I'm going to give some love to. I'm going to tell you guys that we have a sack sponsor whenever Vandebilt gets a sack, and that'll be the Prentice Law Firm. Thank you so much. We have an interception sponsor, which is also Guidry Law Firm. We have a punt and kick sponsor, which is Dr. Bo Porsche. He's got your back. Houma Thibodeau Spine and Rehabilitation. Thank you so much, Dr. Bo. And we also have a touchdown sponsor for Vandebilt, High Tide Consultants, for all your engineering consulting needs. Thank you so much, High Tide.
All right. Someone called a timeout, Rob. Did you see what it was? I missed it. You could tell from the board. Oh, it was Vandebilt. Vandebilt called a timeout there. So it'll be down 3rd and 3.
It was an official timeout. They had their chains were jacked up, T-Ben, and they had to fix them. So yeah, 3rd and 3.
Did Vandebilt call a timeout earlier? Because they have a timeout missing on the board. So either way. 3rd down and 3. Big play inside, right inside Vandebilt territory. This is the best spot that Edie White's offense has been in. Big play here. Cardinals come out with 2 wide receivers, Guidry and
Saunier. Yep, the crowd comes alive for Vandebilt. Barbera, number 5, stays under center. First down, T-Ben, with the quarterback sneaker. I mean, golly, he got 6 yards.
Yeah, he definitely got 5 yards at least, maybe 6, like you said. That'll be a first down.
Wow.
Move the chains there. Good job by Barbera.
And our offensive line.
And,
Or, excuse me, the Cardinal offensive line, T-Ben.
Yes. All right, first down for the Cards. They set up quickly here.
Guidry and Saunier also split out. T-Ben to the left. Barbera.
Hands off to the fullback.
Not much doing there.
Number 6, Carter Meyer, gets about 2 yards, a yard and a half.
I'm not sure if he got anything. Yard.
Yard, okay.
Now bring up 2nd and 9.
St. Charles Catholic 7-0 over Shaw. Wow.
That's a big game, man.
That is a huge game. Here we go. Barbera under center. Drops back, wants to pass. Under pressure from Boudreaux. Throws it, over Aiden Saunier.
Good pressure.
Good pressure by Boudreaux, 0. Who's got a speed rush thing going. 3rd and long for the Cardinals upcoming. Definitely not a good yardage to be in for the Cards, for anybody. Barbera in the shotgun.
5 wide receivers, Rob.
Air Cardinal attack. You know he's going to get rushed here by Boudreaux. What's the whistle? Timeout Vandebilt Catholic, T-Ben. They want to talk that over. They didn't like that look with all those receivers for Edie White.
Mr. Tom Bauer was right up against Boudreaux. That's a good match there to watch.
Yep. All right, T-Ben, we'd like to welcome all of the folks that are tuning in to watch this big district matchup here against these traditional rivals. Vandebilt Catholic Terriers versus the Edie White Cardinals, T-Ben. And what a crowd here tonight. Vandebilt, full house on the home side, a lot of activity. They had senior night earlier, lots of parents, grandparents here. I'm also noticing a lot of, looks like alumni having an assembly there in the end zone area. That looks pretty fun. And of course, Edie White has turned out in full. And what an exciting night. Thankfully, the rain has stopped, but
it's a nice Thursday night for football in South Louisiana.
it came and made a mess. So if you're tuning in from somewhere outside of Louisiana, we had a storm that threatened to, like a hurricane storm, that threatened to come to Louisiana. And the coaches, I think, wisely decided to make an adjustment for Thursday night. And as soon as they did, T-Ben, the track of the storm went somewhere else.
Yeah, but it was a good idea. All right, big 3rd down and long.
5 receivers again, Ben. They got Barbera, Tom Bauer gets, in and out of the hands of Babin, drops that ball. So here comes your Edie White punting unit. Nice, nice stop by the Terriers.
Yeah, that was a big play by the Terrier defense to stop the Cardinals' momentum there. Inside Vandebilt territory, the punter for Edie White's going to try to pin this down here. He does a very high kick. Goodness gracious. That's not very long unless it gets a bounce.
Oh, look at
get a bounce.
Wow, T-Ben.
Out at the 13
The Powell kick. Yeah, Vandebilt Catholic's going to take over on their 13-yard line. So, T-Ben, so far, defensive struggle.
It is. Both defenses have been doing a good job. Edie White, their typical veer offense, trying to get some first downs, get moving. A couple of passes have been dropped from Barbera. Vandebilt has been doing a good job of mixing up their plays, but their home run hitter has not hit yet. You can tell.
Not yet, but you know it's coming.
Yeah, keep
it's
giving
coming.
The ball. Number 4. You can tell his moves and speed that he got out there. It's just a matter of time.
Yes, he breaks tackles. Yep. Super fast young man, Coleman.
So it's a good for Edie White to pin him down here, but I mean he could take it to the house in one play. So
a bunch formation, for the Terriers.
Fake to number 4.
Fake to 4. He's going deep again, but Nate Dogg is all over number 80 like a cheap suit. Yeah. Good coverage by Nate Dogg Thompson over Guidry, their big stud, tall wide receiver there, but overthrown.
Yeah, I was going to say number 80's there, number 1 guy. They hit 80 and 4. I mean, they have a very good team all around.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of seniors.
I like it. You show the bunch format.
And they go deep to the
and
best
go
guy.
deep. Yeah.
Of course, I think, Edie White's been prepared for that. So even on a short week of practice, both teams know each other pretty well, Ron.
Henney calls for the ball. Handoff to Coleman. He's trying to get outside.
Good job at a call.
Jackson Abear,
Yes.
number 21, kept
job.
him to the outside. Nice play by Jackson.
Yep, good job at cornerback there, Jackson, to set the corner and not let him get outside. And they just strung him out the whole way. Good job by the Cardinals to anticipate.
3rd and 10.
That was no gain, Rob.
A tough
3rd down and 10.
down and distance for the Terriers deep in their own end here, Ben. I mean, what are you doing? You trying to hit the home run ball or run it and just pick up a few yards?
Their quarterback has been kept at 9 yards earlier. They could do anything really right here. They do have 4 wide receivers spreading the Cardinals out, and then you have number 4 right behind them. They got all their options open.
They changed the play at the line, Ben.
Hopefully, they can get some pressure by the defensive line.
T-Ben, timeout again by Vandebilt Catholic.
Yeah, they used another timeout. Okay. They want to talk it over here on 3rd and long.
So, T-Ben, I'm going to take this time to give our shout-out sponsors some more love, because you never know when the game gets going. It's hard to do that sometimes. So big shout-out sponsor, Grafton Dermatology. Thank you so much, Dr. Bowe, and all of your staff at Grafton Dermatology. Thank you so much to Cypress Construction for being a big supporter of Terrier Athletics. Thank you, Miss Taylor Danos of Taylor Danos Photography. Go to her Facebook page. Learn more about her. Terrific photographer. And lastly, our shout-out sponsor, Gadry Law Firm. Thank you so much, Gadry Law Firm.
So there's only 4 seconds left in the quarter here as the Terriers come back on the field after that timeout. Big 3rd down and long as the Terriers are pinned back at the 13-yard line here. And let's see what they came up with. They called a timeout and fixed their play and come up with something special. We'll see what it is.
So 2 receivers split out right and 1 on the short side. Henney in the shotgun puts Coleman in motion. Henney keeps it. Not much doing there for Henney. Not sure who was on that tackle there, T-Ben, if that was Jackson again, Abear over there, I'm not sure. Adam Talbot was over there, so 4th and 8, so their punting unit's going to come out.
Yeah, very good job by the Cardinal defense to spread that out and stop that with the 4th and long here. That'll be the end of the first quarter, Rob. With the score tied 0-0. Defensive battle back and forth here between the Dogs, the Terriers, and the Cardinals. So now we're going to have a new sponsor for the second quarter.
Well, T-Ben, I'd like to thank Coastal Safety for being our first quarter sponsor. And now our second quarter sponsor, Dr. And I may have goofed that up, T-Ben. Let me see here. I goofed that up. No, I didn't goof that up. Our second quarter sponsor is Dr. Devin Bourgeois. Thank you so much, Dr. Devin. Internal medicine, terrific guy.
So I'd like to give a shout out from my wonderful nephew-in-law, Evan Gertz. He's watching Dominant, Mississippi. He runs the DDG, the Planners Design Group office out there in Alabama. And he's a wonderful guy, and it has my great nieces and nephews out there with him. Big shout out to Evan.
Well, T-Ben, since we're doing some shout, never mind. Back to the action.
Number 4, Luke Zarang back to field the punt for the Cardinals.
Nice snap.
Ramirez
gets off, I think, a fine punt. Ooh,
that's a good one. He fair caught that one, though, Rob.
Luke Zarang, fair. Look, you'll hear me make some unusual noises tonight because I get so nervous and anxious when people fair catch the ball.
Well, that time he did it. Usually he does fair catch. He tries to run it.
But
he's the daredevil.
But
good job.
In a past life, would never have been a punt returner because I'd be fumbling left and right.
Oh, yes.
So here, T-Ben, a defensive battle, as we pointed out, but excellent field position for Edie White on their 3rd offensive possession of the evening.
Yeah, the Cardinals have been mostly on that side of the field with good kicking and coverage, but have not yet hit pay dirt.
Barbera, ooh, pitches it to, well defended by number 8. Gets Babin for a,
Josiah Johnson.
nice play by Josiah, as the home field announcer calls it, for the smackdown, and he gets 1 yard gain. Edie White goes quick.
Looks back for the play now.
Yep. Barbera under center. Keeps it.
Gets about 8 yards.
Beautiful run by Barbera near
Gonna pick up 3rd and short.
the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and short, as you say, T-Ben. Look at this run. Look at this. Weaving through the Terrier defense. Nice vision by Barbera.
The 3rd, about 1.5 yards here. Big 3rd down here. Both defenses. I mean, this has been a very hard-hitting game. Both lines and
the tush push, the quarterback sneaky gets it again.
Yeah, he got about 2.5, 3 yards, got the first down easily. So that's both Barbera twice carrying the ball, getting the first down for the Cardinals.
Move those chains for.
I mean, this is a war in the trenches. Both lines of both sides of the ball have been hitting hard tonight. Both teams want this game badly, you can tell.
1st and 10 from the Vandebilt Catholic 40-yard line. Guidry with the Jace Grove maneuver. Looks back. They all look back to coach for the play. Barbera under center. Barbera hands off to Guidry. Guidry gets 3 yards, 4 yards.
Yep, he scored it for about a 3-yard gain there. 2.5 yard gain, so that'll bring up about a 2nd and 8 there. All right, Cardinals come up to the line of scrimmage. Barbera under center. Hand off to the fullback. Gets a good little gain there this time. About 5 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 2.
Who was that?
That was number 6. Huh?
That was Carter Douglas Jr., number 6. 3.5 yards.
Yeah, he got it closer than I thought. 3.5 yard, like you say.
Number 25, Jonathan the Missile Lee Jr. checks in.
They want a little more beef at fullback.
T-Ben, 0 is in there. That is Jake Carrier.
Ah, okay. Got him in his H-back for extra blocker. This is the jumbo package drive.
Hand off to the Missile.
Lee.
Easy first down for Lee.
Great hole there by the
uh-oh, what's the flag on the play? That was a late flag, Ben. Let's see what that's about.
From behind the line of scrimmage. Cardinals have been doing certain things, stopping them on
Let's see what the call is.
You holding?
Personal foul on Edie White.
Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see anything, but I'm sure the boys are having a great time talking to each other tonight.
Of course.
Talking about all the different eating options in Houma.
If that's after
so it's a first down.
Yeah, right. If that's after the play, it's still a first down. It just backs them up 15 yards. But it's not.
I'm confused by this, T-Ben.
It must have happened. No,
it's first down.
Yeah, that guy's in 3rd. It's a first down, but the Cardinals get backed up. Okay.
It was first down. The officials continue to discuss. I think they want to make sure they're making the right call here.
Also, the right yard line too, because it's where the ball was spotted after you ran it, so they back it up 15 yards. Okay, so first down, Cardinals, but they had to back up and start all over from the 40-yard line.
Three receivers split out for the Cards. Carter Douglas in the backfield. Handoff to Carter. Nice run.
Yeah, I
Carter.
thought they had him stopped, and he broke a tackle and ended up getting 5 yardage.
4 yards, Steve-Ben on first down. Nice run by Carter.
Yeah.
Brought down by who there? Number 40?
Well, they moved it back. He got about 2.5 yards.
2.5 yards. Okay.
So 2nd down and 8, 2nd down and 7. But they did have him stopped, and he broke free, so that was a good job by Carter to muscle through.
3 receivers split out. That's Saunier, Guidry, and Chase Knockhant to your lower part of the screen here. get the play. Barbera, flag on the play. That's going to be something against Edie White. Wow.
Boy, they are shooting themselves in the foot tonight. Cardinals got to back up again. Vandebilt's defense doing an excellent job with the veer offense of Edie White so far, not allowing any long plays, reading all the different motions and misdirections. So it's been a very good defensive struggle by both teams. And the Terrier defense has to be commended so far. That'll bring up now, after that penalty, a second down and about 14 yards to go for the Cardinals.
Hand off to Douglas. Nice move inside for Douglas, and he gets another flag. What on earth is it's a laundry convention here, Ben. Let's see what this is about.
Good.
I think he's signaling if this could be on Edie White too, no?
I'm not sure. It was late again, like another personal foul.
Yeah.
Or something. I'm confused. Douglas got a little bit of yardage back. It would be 3rd down and 8 if they didn't have the foul. Let's see what they call him. Another personal foul.
Face mask on Vandebilt Catholic, so that's going to be an automatic first down.
Both teams are shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, tough break for Vandebilt. You know, sometimes those face masks are, you know, your hands are
it's inadvertent, but it still counts as a personal foul and a first down.
So a good break for the Cardinals, bad break for the Terriers.
Back in my day, they had an inadvertent and
well, T-Man, when we played football, they didn't have face masks.
Oh, you're right.
That's right.
No face mask.
No face mask.
No, but I'm saying back in the 80s, they used to have a degree of face mask. It wasn't an automatic first down.
Ah, this is true. All right, Philip Hillman, 18, at your tight end. Inside handoff to Landon Babin. Hard running by Babin. I like to see it.
Yep, he moved the pile. The
and he gets
pushing him there.
6 yards.
Bring up a 2nd down and 4.
And that's really Edie White's game, everybody.
I think the Cardinals are they in the red zone yet, Ron?
Yes, they are in the red zone, but we do not have a red zone sponsor.
No, I'm just saying, is this the first time any team's been in any red zone?
Yes, I do believe. Thank you for pointing that out, T-Ben.
So 2nd down and 5. They moved it back a little bit, or about 4.5 yards to go here.
Saunier split out right.
Oh, wow, late pitch.
Oh, my goodness.
What a good pitch. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Babin.
Wow, Babin with the touchdown. What a great late pitch here. Getting hit. Watch the quarterback here, Rob.
These late pitches also make me nervous.
Burl Barrow was getting hit and pitched it. The whole defense collapsed on him, leaving Babin wide open.
Nice hands by Babin.
Good job.
And outruns the 3 defenders. So Edie White strikes first with 7:13 left in the first half.
Ty Powell comes out to kick the extra point for the Cardinals.
Kick is up. Powell sort of slipped there. And the kick is good. So a big thanks to High Tide, the touchdown guy. Thank you so much, Shane Ewan of High Tide Consultants. Touchdown for Edie White. And then our kick sponsor is Dr. Bo Porsche. Thank you so much, Dr. Bo Porsche. Kick and punt sponsor. Edie White strikes first. 7:13 left in the first half, and they're on the board. T-Ben, since we're doing shout-outs, I'd like to send a special shout-out to my beautiful mom in Tennessee, who today is her 80th birthday.
What? Miss Dolores, happy birthday.
So happy birthday to you, Mom. And I said a little story earlier. Really, one of the reasons why we stream all these games, because my folks are in Tennessee. It's tough for them to get down, although we're looking forward to an upcoming visit, and hopefully we can get them in person at a game.
Yes, we want to see them back in Louisiana.
But they always enjoy our games.
Well, Mr. Tom needs to give Miss Dolores a foot massage or something special for her birthday. Mr. Tom, get on that.
Will do. Dad, you know what to do. Here we go. Ty Powell, number 84, senior kicker. Marshall Thundering Herd commit.
That one's out the end zone there. So that's more like what we used to. A lot of late hitting going out there.
Yeah, the kids keep talking about things. And
about life.
No, I think about maybe Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's. What's their favorite? Lots of talk going on
How's
tonight.
the last dance?
All of it.
The nice
and
weather.
All these kids know each other. They've grown up with each other, so this is fun to see. You know, T-Ben, 2 schools of the Brothers of the Sacred Heart.
Yeah.
Of which you and I graduated from E.D. White, and our classmates and our children go there, and our wives went there.
Yeah.
And we're very much familiar with this rivalry with Vandebilt Catholic. T-Ben, interesting stat I heard today. Out of 45 years, in the last 45 years, what would you think the record is between these two schools?
And I know because I was at the pep rally. Yes, so
we'll give the answer on the other side of this. Henne in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Oh, high snap, but Henne gathers it back.
And makes something out of it. Well, back to the line of scrimmage at least. Good job by Henne.
Hey, look. That's a great play by Henne.
He actually made a couple of yards.
Yes, because that could have been disastrous for Vandebilt.
Wow, he made 5 yards.
Yes.
What a great run. That ball was almost over Henne's head, and he controlled it, made a spectacular run for 5 yards, almost 6 yards.
Yeah.
Great job by number 7 there.
So you like to see that for Vandebilt. I'm sure they're tickled with that result because that could have been disastrous. A big offensive line, and I'm doing a terrible job getting up our rosters. I'll start to do this a little bit more. And we've got to change Chestnut's name to Henne's name. Handoff to Coleman.
First down.
I think Coleman gets the first down, as you point out, Ben.
6-yard run from Coleman for the first down there. Nice cut, quick cut for the first down. Good blocking by the offensive line for Vandebilt. You were trying to tell us something about the series, Rob, for E.D. White Vandebilt when you got cut off.
T-Ben, thank you for reminding me. The E.D. White leads the 45-year series. Now, there were some games, obviously, we didn't play. Was it 32-10 or 35-10? I can't remember.
35. It's 45. It
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness!
He missed him!
Henne gets away.
Henne does a great job, and he's going to go deep. And it's caught.
A great play by Vandebilt Catholic.
And Henne, what a great play by Henne. Henne avoids the rush here. Cardinals have a 3 rusher. Just misses. That's number 10, Jax Treesh. And Henne rolls out on this replay and makes a great pass.
Throw on the run.
Yep, that's number 80. Makes a very good pass there.
So Vandebilt Catholic moves into E.D. White territory. I know we're screwing up that number. It's 32-10 because there's some games that weren't played or something.
Oh, okay.
It's all right. Here we go, 1st and 10. Henne hands it off to Coleman. Nothing doing inside for Coleman. A conclave of Cardinals on the tackle.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 upcoming for the Terriers.
You know, we were talking about the little chirping and how they talk. Back in our day, we used to talk on the field because we would see each other from home at Thibodeau.
That's
now,
right,
with the internet, they chirp it all year long, every day.
It's all good. It's all good fun. Friendly
smack talk,
fun, yes.
smack talk, but it's all the time. It's not just like during game day anymore. So this will give a year's worth of smack talk to one of these teams. Vandebilt.
5 receivers split out for Vandebilt Catholic.
He got time.
Wide
open.
He catches it, but he falls. That would have been TD City.
Yeah. The E.D. White defender falls down. No, the E.D. White defender just lets it go by and stops short.
Look, beautiful pass by Henne as Vandebilt Catholic has entered the red zone.
I think that was number 80, Gidgey, with the catch, if I saw that right.
And he's slipped, unfortunately, for him. Or that would have been an easy score for the Vandebilt Terriers.
But they sure set up nice. That's first goal line. Right at about the 7-yard line, I think, here. So the Vanderbilt will try to punch this one in and tie the score up.
Henne calls for the ball. He's going to quarterback keeper. Nothing doing.
Lost 2 yards.
Conclave of Cardinals on the tackle. That's Lee and Sternfels. Happy to see MJ in there. Number 12, senior leader.
Yep. That was mostly Lee, though. Met him in the hole. Good job by Jonathan.
All right, here we go. 2nd and goal upcoming for the Terriers. 4 receivers split out. Again, Coleman in the backfield. Henny in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. High snap, hands it off to Coleman. Nothing doing for Coleman. He's dropped for a loss. That's a
Wow,
Trotty.
what a hit.
Number 44. So unfortunately for Coleman, his helmet comes off. He's got to exit the game.
Oh my goodness.
So
He held onto the ball. I
yeah.
mean, he got hit right when he got a Trotty. What a magnificent play. Lost another couple of yards now.
So 3rd and what, T-Men?
3rd and goal from the 14-yard line, Rob.
Yep.
Wow. Vandebilt is going backwards. This is their chance here to 3rd down and goal for the 14-yard line as they set up with 4 wide receivers set here. Henny, number 7, dropping back. Vandebilt takes their
final timeout.
Shaw now up 12-7 over
St. Charles Comets.
Yep.
A game with big playoff implications, although St. Charles having a little bit of a down game.
So, yeah, Vanderbilt calls another timeout to keep things straight here.
Dave reminds me that if you call a timeout, Coleman does not have to sit out a play, so that's probably a smart move by Coach Wallace there, so Coleman can come in on this big 3rd down.
There's only 3 minutes left in the half, and this is a very, very big play for Vanderbilt. I mean, they're in the red zone. They obviously should get points, hopefully a field goal at least, but they want that touchdown bad to tie it up.
T-Ben, Coach Wallace from Daytona Beach, Florida, came to Louisiana and was on Coach Rebo's staff for 9 years until he was offered this position here at Vandebilt Catholic that he could not pass up. He mentioned to me earlier that his wife is a Vandy alum. And from what I could tell from their record and seeing some of their games, they've been playing lights out this year.
Awesome.
So 3rd and goal from, as T-Ben points out, is it the 14? No, it's like the 11, I think. So,
yeah, you're right.
Vandy's going bunched. So
they switched from their 4 wide receiver set to bunch set.
They split 1 receiver out. He's under pressure. Henny is under. He gets away, throws it, and touchdown!
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
Number 80, Gidry, again makes a nice big leaping play.
Look, that is a big-time play by Henny. As he's
getting hit, what a pass and a big, even better catch by number 80. He was covered, but he went up and got it. He high-pointed and got the ball. Great athletic effort, and Henny has been great tonight.
He's having a great game. Yes. Number 20, is that 5 or 6? I can't tell. 26 out to attempt the extra point for Vandebilt Catholic.
That is Sean Hebert, Rob.
Snap is up, the kick is up, and it looks good. So with 3 minutes left here in the first half, Vandebilt knots it up at 7s, T-Ben.
We got a game, Rob.
All right, touchdown sponsor. Thank you so much, High Tide Consulting. And our kicking sponsor, Dr. Bo Porsche. Let's go ahead and run through our other big sponsors. T-Ben, of course, tonight's presenting sponsor, Terrebonne General. 70 years serving the community. Thank you so much, Terrebonne General. And our streaming sponsor tonight is the Center for Pediatric Therapy, CPT, here in Houma and in Thibodaux for 17 years. Thank you so much, CPT, right here on South Hollywood Road, T-Ben, about a stone's throw from Vandebilt Catholic.
I hear they're pretty good. Ramirez out to kick for the Vandebilt Terriers, and what numbers are back there to receive, Rob?
That is Chase Nakhan and Gidry back to receive for the Cardinals. Short kick fielded by Gidry, trying to get something set up here. Nice run by Gidry.
Very nice return.
Flag on the play.
That's going to back him up. Yep. Good return almost to midfield by Gidry, but that's going to back up the Cardinals.
So it looks like a flag in the area of block in the back, I'm guessing, huh, Ben?
Yeah, that or holding, either one. Regardless, it's going to back him up for sure. Yep, the Cardinals are anticipating backing up. Wait to hear the call. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but they're backing him up. Oh, here you go.
Holding
yeah.
on Edie White.
Return team, better back him up.
At the spot of the foul, so that negates
a beautiful return.
Beautiful return
Still gonna
by.
get the ball to 36, which isn't bad. Only 2 minutes and 54 seconds left as Edie White goes with a 3 wide receiver set. 4 wide receivers, Rob.
Barbera rolls out. He's looking for. Uh-oh, he's under. He gets away from Boudreaux.
Tackles.
Wonderful run by Barbera. He gets 7 yards.
Yeah. He slipped the tackle. I tell you what, that number 0 for
Paul Boudreaux,
he gets
senior.
back there every time.
Yes.
He's a good pass rusher.
Fast pass rusher. Edie White goes quick with 2nd and 4. Pitch out to Guidry. First down.
2 plays for the Cardinals. They get the first down and move the chains.
Well, they're
that's the
first down for Edie White. Stop the clock with 2:23 left to play. Edie White has all of their timeouts left.
It's showing that Vandebilt still has 2 left, but that can't
be right. Unless
they
they
like
five and a half.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Winter rules. Here we go. Oh, pitch. Oh, God. That's a
That's
Babin.
going to be a good pitch. Again, when they close in on him, he makes that pitch. That's a good play. I know that gives you a heart of palpitation.
Oh, yes. I'm coming home, Edith.
That's a 9-yard gain.
Wow.
Or an 8-yard gain. That'll be 2nd down and 2.5 for the Cardinals as they quickly line back up with the clock ticking. 2 minutes left. As Cardinals near midfield here. Still 3 wide receivers set. They spread them out a little bit, Rob.
Barbera, keeper.
Nice job.
First down.
Spread them out, and the offensive line moves, makes some holes. Good job. Good blocking by the offensive line. Barbera picks up the first down easily with a quarterback keeper, about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Nice job again by Barbera. That's in the Vandebilt territory now, Rob, as the clock continues to tick.
Clock is ticking here. Coach Kyle's got 3 timeouts in his back pocket.
Back to pass.
That was offsides, Ben, I believe, by one of the receivers. So that's going to back him up, stop the clock, and back him up 5 yards.
Yeah.
Philip Hillman, number 18, checks in. Aiden Saunier, number 85, checks off. Here are your Vandebilt Catholic defensive starters for this evening. Led by Boudreaux, senior.
All right, after that penalty, Cardinals are back on their side of the field with a first down and 15. Back to pass. Going deep into triple coverage.
Oh, boy.
Wow, all kind of Vanderbilt's there.
Flag on the play. Uplift looks like area of late
Is
hit.
he hurt, though?
Oh, goodness.
My goodness. Oh, my gosh, I hope he's okay. We got a replay on that?
Personal foul on Vandebilt Catholic. The quarterback was writhing around in pain, but some of the folks in the stand don't seem to agree with that, but I appreciate
I missed it. I was watching the pass play. That was
well, apparently the officials saw it. It was a late hit on Barbera,
That's a
so
big call.
free 15 yards.
Yeah, that's a big call. Let's give the Cardinals the first down, moving deeper into Vandebilt territory, all the way down to the 40-yard line, the 39-yard line. Again, Barbera threw that in the triple coverage. The Vandebilt had that covered very well. He overthrew everybody, and he must have got hit late. So here come the Cardinals moving at the end of the half. There's 1:19 left with the first down. Bunch formation now, Rob, for the Cardinals. Back to
Barbera
pass.
wants to pass. He's got time. Wow, he throws it really into coverage. Well defended by number 11 for Vandebilt Catholic.
Yeah, that is Andrew Hebert.
Nice defense by Hebert.
I was watching. Almost everybody was covered. The Vanderbilt defense doing an excellent job.
They sure are. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
In the backfield and not letting any receivers pop open there.
Clock stops at 1:14. Pitch out to Guidry. He's trying to get around, waiting for blocking.
Oh, he should have cut it up. but that's okay. He had blocked him inside. But,
Guidry gets, looks like 6 yards, huh?
yeah, about 5. Third down.
5 yards.
5 yards. Third down and 5 for the Cardinals. All right.
The crowd comes alive, T-Ben, to try to get these Terriers fired up to stop the Cards. On third down, 2 receivers split out for the Cardinals. Barbera under center. Handoff to Carter Douglas. I mean, it looks like he's a yard short. I think
made about 3 yards. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Timeout, Edie Dub.
I think you're going to go for this, obviously, Rob.
I think so, because even though your kicker's very solid, it's wet and sloppy out there.
Yeah, this is in his range. You get a long range, but it is a long one. And like you said, with the sloppy field, what yard line are they on, the 31? Yeah, I think so. So that would add 70. That'd be a 48-yard field goal. That's long for high school.
1 minute left to go in the half here, T-Ben. Let me give some love to our shout-out sponsors. How about all of our sponsors? Our sack sponsor, there hadn't been a sack tonight, but thank you so much, Prentice Law Firm, for your sponsorship of Terrier Athletics. Our interception sponsor, Gadry Law Group, a big sponsor of Terrier Athletics. Thank you so much, Jim Gadry. And then let's get through some of our shout-out sponsors real quick. Dr. Bo Grafton, Grafton Dermatology, and one more, Cypress Construction. Thanks to everybody for sponsoring Terrier Athletics. Here we go. 4th and 1. This is a huge play for both teams.
Very big play, obviously.
So what are we, tush pushing, quarterback sneaking here?
I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like it. He's trying to draw them off sides to start. That didn't happen.
A very disciplined Terrier defense is not going for the long counts, Ben. Here we go.
Yep, tush push.
First down.
Oh, it's close. I think they gave it to him. I think he did get it, but it's close. Well, the Terriers are saying he didn't get it.
Well, they're saying, are they saying the ball came out?
I don't know, but it's very close. They ought to do the chains on it and measure it. I think that's what they're going to do, Rob.
They're going to measure it out, so let's see what's going on here.
Vandebilt defenders are adamant that they have stopped him.
Here comes the chain gang, Ben. Well, we hardly see this anymore. This is awesome.
Yeah, you usually do it by sight. The Cardinals did a tush push, and it was very close. And these stretches can be short, Rob, by just a little bit.
Yeah,
wow.
Terrier defense stops it. Good stop by the Terriers with 58 seconds left to play. So a nice defensive stop by the Terriers. The turnover on downs. This is, again, T-Ben, a defensive struggle.
Yeah.
Tonight.
You would consider that. Edie White had a short stop, and now Vandebilt did. Great job by the defensive lines and the linebackers and all the defenses tonight, keeping it a close, low score, 7-7. This is a great game. So now Vandebilt gets the ball with 58 seconds left. I don't know if they're going to try to do some quick passing plays. I don't think they have any timeouts left.
Well, you know, it's always dangerous when you got time on the clock and Coleman in the backfield, T-Ben.
Right. And
you never know what can happen.
Well, Henny's been doing great.
He sure has.
Yeah, you just give it to Coleman and hope he breaks
High
one.
snap. Gets it off to Coleman.
Oh, gosh.
Met immediately by Jax Treesh, 2-point Treesh, number 10.
White might call a timeout. But they're not. But I'm saying they might, but they're not going to. Like
they lost yards.
Yeah, that's why I thought we might call a timeout. But with only 40 seconds left and a breakaway speed of Coleman, I guess they don't want to take a chance. Yeah, you're right. You can just give it to Coleman. It can change the play in one instant. You know, so good job by the Carter defense so far in this first half.
So Vandebilt's not in a big rush to get this play in, T-Ben. It looks as if, well, they're going to get.
Both teams are ready for it to go to halftime, but they're going to give it to Coleman one more time.
Don't snooze on Coleman, yeah.
Why not?
Or maybe you try to hit a long bomb
Throw
here.
it to 80.
Yep.
Bomb, but I would give it to Coleman. That seems like a more sure 80-yard thing.
Henny keeps the ball.
Right.
Pushed out of bounds by number
left.
4 with 7 seconds left. So we'll see what Coach Wallace dials up for the Terriers.
Before she goes to sleep, I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, Alice Thompson, Lala, who was faithfully watching the Cardinals and even went to the pep rally. She's 80 years old, and
she's 90 years old.
90 years old. Good.
Yes.
Shortchanged her.
That's right.
And
I'm sorry. I did you dirty, Lala. I'm sorry.
You there, yes. But she is with my wonderful nephew who watches her, and they are William Eichler, and they are watching the game. Hi, Lala.
Here we go. 7 seconds left. Let's see. They're going to throw up a bomb here. Let's see what's going on.
Give it to 4. Yeah, just give it to 4.
Hand off to 4.
Oh, hold your breath every time.
Yep.
That's going to be the end of the half.
That's the end of the half. Well, T-Ben, what a first half of football.
That was a great game of football. Defenses, the lines, very much playing hard. This is a great game, Rob.
So I'm not sure what Vandebilt, I guess I didn't do a great job of coordinating with Vandy what they were going to do for halftime. I seriously doubt the band's going to get on the field since the field's a bit of a mess.
Well, we can play some of the elevated music for the entertainment of everybody.
So you know what we could do? You know what? It looks as if they're having some sort of raffle. So let's see if we could take that.
We'd like to thank you for your support
and see who is going to win this raffle.
I have a very important question for you, Rob Power.
Yes.
I don't ask for much. I have one thing in my contract with you that little napkin we signed one day, and it was that I get food from the concession stands from the band dads. Are the band dads bringing us food tonight?
No, but I brought some treats.
Okay, I'll have to see what the treats are before I I will have to file a formal protest.
Formal complaint. T-Ben, let's go ahead and pause and kick it down to the field and see who wins this awesome raffle.
Which get 12 links of Canada's fresh homemade sausage, 6 Canada's armadillo eggs, and 6 burgers. This is 5th place. And if you're here, come down so we can get a picture. Brad Barker. Where's Brad? Also, you need to know that as we sold tickets, we're giving money to the teams that collected each ticket. So that's 5th place. We'd also like to make sure that we thank Canada's for being our sponsor for this event. All right, the same thing, 12 links of sausage, armadillo eggs, and burgers, 4th place. This is why we should print. Freeman Bertrand. Freeman Bertrand. Freeman. All right. Over there. Come on down, get a picture. All right. 3rd place. With a 20-quart Gator cooler with our custom Vandebilt lid, 6 strips, 6 ribeyes, 6 fillets. We got some sausage, armadillo eggs, and burgers. 3rd place. Dawn Knockan. That was sold by football. Where's Dawn? Dawn? Come on down. All right, 2nd place. Can I get a drum roll for 1st place? All right, 45-quart Gator cooler with our custom Vandebilt logo. Strips, 12 ribeyes, 12 fillets, 12 sausage, 6 armadillo eggs, and 6 burgers. Wow. Hope you got a big freezer. 2nd place. Nicole Wims. Sold by football. All right, good job. Anywhere the drums could give us a little drum roll? Yeah. All right, there you go. All right, 1st prize. Again, we want to thank Canada's for our sponsoring our meat raffle. 70-quart Gator cooler with our Vandebilt logo. 6 tomahawk ribeyes. 24 New York strips. 24 ribeyes. 24 fillets. 24 links of sausage.
armadillo eggs, and burgers. So we want to congratulate our grand prize winner. Drum roll. Good job, student section. Digging deep. Jeanette Babbins. Jeanette here, sold by Boys Soccer. Janet. Jeanette. All right, again, we want to thank everyone for participating in our meat raffle. All those Terrier supporters. Before we go, if you see some representatives from each school on the field, this week students from both E.D. White and Vandebilt Catholic have been bringing in items for Catholic Charities Thanksgiving food drive. The schools agreed to make spirit links to see which school could donate the most items. 2,500 items approximately were donated. Each link represents 5 food items. As they stretch out the spirit links, let's see which school wins the competition. Hey, can I get more drum rolls up there by our awesome regiment? Yeah, let's go, students. All right, congratulations to the Cardinals, winners of our Catholic Charities Thanksgiving Food Drive. Congrats, Cardinals. Again, thanks to Canadas. Thanks to all of our supporters. Second half on the way. Go Terriers!
So, boy, that was exciting. E.D. White and Vandebilt with tremendous philanthropy and raising money and collecting items for a food drive in our community and making a little contest of it. Looks like the Cardinals come out on top, but everybody wins in our community for that. So since we have about 8 minutes and 45 seconds left, we're going to go ahead and play some videos for you. The first one's going to be Vandebilt Catholic's. I'm not sure, was this the starters or the whole team? I think it was just the starters. And then afterwards, we'll go ahead and play E.D. White's video package for their roster. And then we'll check back in with you on the other side of that.
Falgu D-line. Rob Sandor, defensive back.
Paul Boudreau, linebacker. Thomas Lecomte, D-line. Xavier Moses, linebacker. Trenton Townsend, linebacker. Andrew Hebert, linebacker.
Josiah Johnson, defensive back.
James Guidry, wide receiver.
Logan Email, defensive back.
Gabriel Douglas, strong safety.
Bryce Thibodeau, wide receiver.
Jack Chestnut, quarterback.
Ethan Henney, quarterback.
Evan Pridgeon, wide receiver.
Harper Petrie, offensive line.
Devin Dehart, defensive line.
Cole St. Pierre, running back. Philip Sinak, offensive line. Goen Marie, tight end.
DeLandon Charles, offensive lineman.
Joe Delahousse, O-line.
Silas Hill, O-line.
Henri Lepere, wide receiver. Jalen Coleman, running back.
Ben Blanchard, O-line.
Hux Blanchard, D-tackle.
Tommy Bauer, offensive line.
Colin Champagne, wide receiver.
Jake Carrier, O-line.
Ben Guidry, slot.
Zach Ewan, center.
Bryce Hawley, weak safety.
Jackson Hebert, cornerback.
Philip Hillman, tight end.
Hudson Oncal, left guard.
Greg Page, D-end.
Cooper Passman, D-tackle.
Ty Powell, kicker.
Tyler Pritchard, D-end. Max Richard, O-line.
Benjamin Rodrigue, running back.
Aiden Saunier, wide receiver.
MJ Sternfels, linebacker.
Adam Talbot, D-tackle.
Nate Thompson, free safety.
Jack Strish, strong safety.
Luke Trotty, defensive end.
Evan Weber, cornerback.
Luke Zarang, cornerback.
Seth Andrews, D tackle.
Cooper Andrews, offensive line.
Evan Arsma, cornerback.
Landon Babin, safety.
Trey Babin, offensive line.
Grant Barbera, quarterback.
Marcel Benoit, long snapper.
Chris Bourgeois, weak safety.
Charlie Dietrich, linebacker.
Carter Douglas, running back.
Alden Fields, linebacker.
Parker Houma, cornerback.
Harrison Jones, D-line.
Jonathan Lee, DN.
Carter Myers, strong safety. Chase Knockham, receiver.
Joseph Pisciola, offensive line.
Owen Porsche, cornerback.
Jackson Riche, safety.
Philip Root, D-line.
Hudson Semino, right tackle.
Peter Stever, tight end.
Owen Blanchard, quarterback.
Ray Bajon, safety.
Matthew Bouvier, defensive tackle.
John Bujo, cornerback.
Isaiah Covington, linebacker.
Trip Darden, wide receiver.
Owen English, running back.
Thomas Roy, defensive end.
Roy Gravois, linebacker.
Paul Grove, linebacker.
Grant Guidry, offensive line.
Maddox Skidros, defensive end.
Landon Hemo, receiver.
John Jackson, cornerback.
Cade Kleber, offensive line.
Braylon Jennings, running back.
Reese LaFont, receiver.
Charles Asare, linebacker.
Colin Mobile, offensive line.
Owen Martinez, defensive tackle.
Harrison Alcow, O-line. Alexander Perkle, defensive end.
Andrew Robichaux, linebacker.
Quinn Sternfels, safety.
Ashton Saunier, wide receiver. Ethan Saunier, defensive tackle.
Brock Wanko, O-line.
Matthew Jarang, defensive end.
All right, so there's your starting roster for Vandebilt Catholic and your full football roster for E.D. White. I'm going to take a few moments to run through some of our terrific sponsors. Thank you so much to Terrebonne General, 70 years of serving the community as tonight's main presenting sponsor. Thank you so much, Terrebonne. Our touchdown sponsor is High Tide Consultants. Thank you so much, High Tide. SAC sponsor, Prentice Law Firm. Interception sponsor, Gadry Law Group. Our punt and kick sponsor, Dr. Bo Porsche. He's got your back. And then some of our shout-out sponsors, Dr. Bo Grafton, Grafton Dermatology and Cosmetic Surgery. Cypress Construction for all your residential and commercial needs. Taylor Danos Photography. Go to Taylor's Facebook page. You'll see some of her awesome photo shoots and learn how to contact her. And also, Gadry Law Group is one of our shout-out sponsors. Thank you so much, Jim Gadry, for your sponsorship, for everybody's sponsorship of Terrier Athletics. We have about 2 minutes left. We'll go ahead and play a short commercial for tonight's streaming sponsor. Take it away, Dave.
For 17 years, the Center for Pediatric Therapy has proudly been the Bayou region's only dedicated pediatric therapy clinic to offer all 3 major therapy disciplines. We provide pediatric speech, occupational, and physical therapy, and have a combined 135 years of pediatric therapy experience. Additionally, many of our speech and occupational therapists are cross-trained to offer feeding therapy. All of these services are provided in our spacious, company-owned facilities in both Houma and Thibodaux, in approved school settings or in homes of children aged 0 to 3 who are enrolled in the Early Steps program. If you feel like your child could benefit from any or all of our services, please call our friendly front office staff and they would be happy to answer all of your questions.
All right, thank you so much to the Center for Pediatric Therapy here in Houma, in Thibodaux, serving the needs of the community for 17 years now. T-Ben, looks like we got about a minute 20 left as the E.D. White Cardinals come onto the field to start some warm-ups. Vandebilt Catholic appears to still be in their clubhouse.
Well, they might be doing a little deal where the time runs out and they add 3 or 4 minutes like they do all the time.
This is true. So we'll go ahead and take a pause.
I'd like to thank Dwayne Andrews for giving us some updated scores going around on Thursday night. Covenant Christian 13, Central Catholic 0 at the half. East St. John 20, HL Bourgeois 14 at the half. Assumption 22, ST 0 at the half. South Terrebonne 0 at the half. Destrehan 34, Thibodeau 3 at the half. And Lutcher 21, South Lafourche 0 in the second quarter. And St. James 28, Berwick 7 in the second half. And Shaw 12, St. Charles Catholic 7 at half.
We're assuming that's at half. That's a competitive game.
Yeah.
St. Charles Catholic, normally a big powerhouse, having a little bit of a down year, but, you know, that team is well coached, always well coached, so many state championships. And, of course, Shaw with Coach Tierney back the last few years and has really brought that program back to life. They'd sort of fallen off for a little bit after he'd been gone for some time, and they got him to come back to the school. And Shaw sits atop of the Select Division II group in the state of Louisiana, of which E.D. White and Vandebilt Catholic are a part of. Currently, Vandy's at number three.
E.D. White's 4.
And E.D. White is at 4. So huge playoff seeding implications for this game. And I think Bubba alluded to it. If you guys didn't catch it in the first half, our friend Bubba Hebert did a terrific video where he breaks down and previews the upcoming game. And Bubba talked briefly about U High, also in Select Division II, recently had some issues, let's say, and LHSAA came down on them pretty hard, and they forfeited, was it 8 games, 7 games, 8 games, whatever it was.
I think 7, yeah.
To drop them from the number 1 spot all the way down to 26. And I know a lot of folks this week have been trying to work the numbers to see if there's some kind of way U High can still sort of back into that 24 spot and get into the playoffs. Of course, they wouldn't have their home field advantage and they wouldn't get a first round bye, but a tremendous team if they made it into the playoffs. So T-Ben, you're absolutely right. The officials added another minute 45 back on the clock. Vandebilt comes out and is going through some of their warm-ups. E.D. White is finished with that, heading to the sideline, greeted by their fans. I'm seeing off in the distance a beautiful field, a baseball field here at Vandebilt Catholic. Also state championship winning teams from Vandy over the years in baseball. Always some terrific athletes come out of our area. And we are in for quite a second half. Ben, I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention that this week, E.D. White, the Cardinal Vanguard, our band, won their championship competition and is the 3C state champions.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Dang.
And
yeah,
then,
awesome.
if my memory serves me correctly, I want to say South Lafourche won whatever division that they're in, state champions.
Dang.
And we got to take in that band when we went to South Lafourche, and they were fantastic.
Yeah.
And again, if my memory serves me correctly, Central Lafourche also won their state championship. So 3 state championship bands in Lafourche Parish. I think they're going to try to get together and mark the occasion with a picture. So congrats to all of those bandmates and all those schools for their big championships.
Congratulations, that's awesome. All right, here we get ready for some football.
Edie White won the coin toss and deferred in the first half. So they're going to get the ball.
Ramirez is setting up to kick off. And back to receive for the Cardinals is still Guidry.
And Nakan, Chase Nakan. And the short guys are
Nate and Luke.
Nate Thompson
and Luke Zarang.
And here we go. We get underway. Nice kick this time. Guidry's going to take it out on the 1-yard line. Oh, that's dangerous. Wow. Well defended by the Terriers. Dropped him at the 10-yard line.
Good
Townsend on the stop. So
good coverage there by Vandebilt.
Edie White is going to be pinned deep in their end. And Edie White offensive starters are coming out. So let's go ahead and pull them up. There's your Edie White offensive starters for this evening, and we'll go ahead and get Vandebilt Catholic in and the next upcoming few plays. One receiver split out, Nakan. Not sure what happened there. Not much doing. Great play by the defensive line for Vandebilt. Stopped for no gain, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, there was nothing there that time. Well, they're giving him a yard, so 2nd and 9.
They gave him a yard. Yes, they sure did. 1 yard, 2nd and 9. T-Ben, thank you. Chase Nakan, one receiver split out right. Edie White sort of stays bunched up a little bit there. Pitch out to Oaf. Well defended by Vandebilt. Good penetration by the defensive line. I don't think he got a foot. So 3rd and 9 upcoming for the Cardinals as the Terrier defensive unit is really giving Edie White fits here. Here are your defensive starters for Vandebilt Catholic.
Yep, big play here, 3rd down and 9. Vandebilt players on the sidelines and the fans are getting fired up for this big 3rd down play.
Barbera rolls out. He's looking for somebody.
Very
incomplete pass. Nice coverage. Yep.
No one was open. Barbera had time. He rolled out and had time, and he set up the throw. But very good coverage again by the Vandebilt secondary. I've been very impressed. It's been hard to find openings for the receivers for the Cardinals.
So Vandebilt is going to get their ball in excellent field position as 80 is back to receive, and Ty Powell, number 84, set to punt. Nice snap by Zarang. Powell boots a nice one that 80 is just going to get away from. Takes a nice roll down to the Terrier 44-yard line. So that was a great defensive stop to start the second half for the Terriers, Ben.
Definitely. Cardinals deferred to get the ball first. We're hoping they could get something going in the beginning of the second half, but the Vandebilt defense, just as much like the first half, very stout, yes. And now they'll be set up a good field position right outside the 50-yard line on the 44. The Terriers are going to start the second half here with their offense. You want to put the Vandebilt starting offense up?
Here's your offensive starters for Vandebilt Catholic. 3 receivers split out. Coleman in the backfield with Henney. Henney calls for the ball, fakes the handoff to Coleman.
Wide open.
Quick pitch out. Flag on the play, Ben.
Yep.
Flag on the play. That looks like it's coming back.
That's Bryce Thibodeau on the reception, and he shook off a block and a tackle and made about 30 yards on that play.
But it looks like that flag is going to be on Vandebilt Catholic. Unless I'm wrong. Let's see. There, everybody's coming back, so. Flag on Vandy.
Yep, going to back them up, and they're going to lose all that yardage.
Illegal man downfield for Vandy negates a big gain. Here's your Edie White defensive starters.
All right, so the Terriers are backed up 5 yards, but they almost lose 35 yards. That play being canceled out by the penalty, and the second down.
Henney calls for the ball, hands it off to Coleman. Nice run by Coleman.
Yep, got about 8
Gets
yards.
it up to 3rd and 5 or 6 yards, more manageable.
Yeah, so he's actually got about 9 or 10 yards on that play. Hit the hole very quickly. Good blocking by the Vandebilt offensive line there. And actually, that was first down, so it's going to be second down and 5.
Oh, excuse me. Yep.
They had it wrong on the chain game.
My bad. 2nd and 5 upcoming. Much better than 3rd and 5. Trips left for the Terriers and one receiver out to the right. Henney hands it off to Coleman. First down.
Another good burst, another good run. He got about 10 yards on that one. First down. For the Terriers, great run by Coleman there. Good blocking again. Had a nice hole to run through there. Seems like the Terrier offensive line starting to wear on the defensive line here. Starting to open up some holes that can be dangerous. Getting a little momentum. 2 first downs back to back for the Terriers as they move into Cardinal territory.
Single receiver split left and right. Henney in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. Handoff to Coleman. Flag on the play.
Vanderbilt's upset because when the whistle blew, one of the Edie White players tackled Coleman. No flag on that, so we'll see what the first flag is that counts. I think it was legal motion maybe on Vanderbilt. It's going to back him up 5 yards here.
Stops the clock, 8:53, back up Vanderbilt. You know, those are momentum killers, T-Ben. These penalties.
Well, you would think so, but they overcame it the first 2 times.
They sure did.
Coleman's starting to get on a roll here, Rob.
1st and 15.
Picking up 8 to 10 yards a pop every time he touches the ball during his drive. They had him at first down and 15 the first time. Let's see if the Cardinal defense can step up here. Stem the tide of momentum.
Nate Dog Thompson, 38, heads up on #1 receiver for Vandebilt Catholic, and then 3 receivers split out right, 1 left. Henney in the shotgun. Calls for the ball, hands off to Coleman. Not much doing there, huh, Ben?
Well, not much that time. Again, Vanderbilt fans are very upset again from a tackle on Coleman there. And even their announcer likes to get in on it, which I find kind of amusing.
He's very animated.
Anyway, regardless, no call. And
nice play by the missile.
15. Yep, good job by Jonathan there. Big play for the Terrier offense.
Is it 3rd and 15?
Yep, 3rd.
They didn't change. Is it 2nd and?
Was that the first? No, you might be right. It's second down. Second down.
2nd and 15. The Boo Birds are still coming in here. Not happy with the official's call.
And the funny thing, I got about 30 texts from the Edie White people in the first half saying that
delay of game on Vandebilt Catholic.
Oh, wow.
And another flag. What's this flag?
I don't know, but the Vandebilt coach is highly upset.
Coach, now unsportsmanlike. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
what is happening?
I don't know.
Sideline warning.
Well, warning, okay. Oh, that was a great drive by Vandebilt. They're starting to lose it. It's a shame.
Coach Wallace fired up over there.
Multiple penalties like that and push them way back. Hopefully they can try to overcome that. Again, a lot of emotions out there when you get mad about the referees. You got to ignore the referees whether they make it bad.
See what the call is here, Bid.
Yep.
Is that
unsportsmanlike?
Is that unsportsmanlike?
Yep. So they might be.
Oh my gosh!
And the coach is still upset. Got to back him up again. Again, this is very unfortunate. You got to not lose your cool. All you're doing is hurting your team. Oh my goodness. Vandebilt was on such a good roll there. Now they got 2nd and 40 yards to go or something. Of course, you got Coleman. You can hand it off to Coleman.
That's true.
He can make the 80 yards. So we'll see what happens. What they got to call for 2nd and 40. I don't know what play you have for 2nd and 40, Rob.
They're going to run it here, I'm thinking.
Yes, man. Well, again, that's very unfortunate. They had the one penalty, and they were mad about it. They started,
and then it
just spiraled out of control.
exponentially multiplied.
No, but what I was telling you is the whole first half, I got all these texts from Edie White saying that the refs were, not being fair, blah, blah, blah. Now, Vandebilt said it.
This seems like a recurring theme amongst fan bases.
Of all fans. You got to ignore the referees that play. I mean, does it
4 receivers. Hennig hands off to Coleman.
Oh.
Immediately tackled by Adam Talbot, senior, number 79. So 3rd and, oh boy, you got a GPS, 3rd and
38.
38.
We're just guessing right here. 3rd and forever.
3rd and forever, as the announcer, the booth announcer says. That's a good way to say it.
And this is actually, if they don't make more yardage, this can almost flip the field. And Vandebilt had a good setup there. If they had the punt, they would have probably pinned Edie White back. If they don't get a lot of yards here on 1st down, it's going to hurt them bad. That whole sequence is just kind of a disaster.
Well, let's remind everybody that they ripped off a few big pass plays earlier.
That's
Hennig,
true.
2-1. Hennig gets off the ball, hands it off to Coleman. Coleman's got room.
That's what you got to worry about. Ooh.
Wow. Luke Zarang chases Coleman down, so a 4th and 20 upcoming. Here comes your punting unit for the Vandebilt Terriers after that unfortunate set of...
yeah, that was actually Luke and Nate got him when he started to squirt from outside. Good pursuit by both the seniors there.
I'd also like to mention that we're getting texted that Edie White boys and girls cross-country teams have... Actually, no, I don't... They're asking me a question, and I misread that. Sorry, I'll get the answer for you, George.
Here comes the punting team. Ramirez,
nice punt by Ramirez. And Luke, they're going to... Luke gets out of the way, and it's down to the 3-yard line. A wonderful punt by number 85 for the Terriers. Pins Edie White way deep.
Yeah, that went over Luke's head, and I know you always... hold your breath when he doesn't fair catch it, but that got over his head.
I think on a normal day when it's a little drier, that might go in the end zone. But when it's super wet out there, it died like
golf.
That's right.
Set it up
checked
there
it up
on the green. All right. Well, Cardinals are way back deep after that wonderful punt, and they'll be inside their 5-yard line, 1st down, and a long way to go.
Nice hard running by, I'm guessing that's Douglas for 4.
Fullback dive there. Gets about 3 yards. Oh, you're right, Rob. 4 yards.
Sheesh, almost 5.
2nd down and 6.
Edie White's got to get something going offensively.
Really need a drive to give the defense a little rest. That last drive from Vandebilt was happening good, and the offensive line was starting to get a push on the defensive line for Vandebilt on the Cardinal defense. So now
Barbera, handoff to...
A little misdirection play.
Looks like he picks up...
Was that Babin?
I don't know if that was Guidry. Number 9 picks up a couple of yards. Yep. So...
Bring up 3rd down and 3.5.
3rd and...
3. 2.5. Yeah, it's close. 3rd down and short. Again, big play here. You don't want to be punting from the end zone, Rob. The Cardinals got to pick this up somehow.
1st down for Edie White.
And he's still
fighting. The missile's still running.
Jonathan Lee is their power back that they need for all year long. Uh-oh, penalty now, Rob.
What's the penalty?
I don't know. They threw it late. I don't know if it's going to be a personal foul, a face mask. But Cardinals did pick up the first down before the penalty.
T-Man, if this penalty is on Vandebilt, you're going to hear these crowds lose their mind.
Especially if it's because they kept the play going. If they blew the whistle and they that's the kind of calls that they would not call.
Personal foul, face mask on the Terriers.
Face mask. Well, you can't argue that.
No. So 15, tack them on. Good grief, it's penalty city here in the second half.
Turned around. They're getting a lot of yellow flags.
So they're keeping Edie White alive with some of these penalties.
That moves up to Edie White quite a bit. They picked up the first down anyway, but yeah, that hurt to get a free 15 yards.
Well, they were backed up on their 3-yard line, Ben. They're happy with this spot, I'm sure.
Much happier, yes.
2 receivers split out to the right for Edie White as Barbera is under center. Hands it off to Douglas. Wow, what a run by Douglas. Powers over first down.
Nice job, 10 yards, yep.
Look how he keeps his feet going here, Ben.
And look at the hole,
defender.
Look at everybody pushing him down. This is
wow.
Both defensive lines are starting
21,
to get tired.
Yeah.
72, your boys down there pushing somebody down. I'm telling you right now, that now the Edie White offensive line is starting to get a push. And if they can do a nice long drive and wear down on the Vandebilt line, that's going to be a big deal for this game. First down, Cardinals almost at midfield now after they were backed up all the way by their end zone.
Inside handoff
this
to Babin.
This time the Terriers stand up.
Maybe a half yard. Not much doing there. Nice defense.
Yeah, Terrier pride there shown just to stand up and stop that dive that they've been going to every play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9 after that short 1-yard gain.
Aiden Saunier, senior, number 85, split out right. 2 backs in the backfield. Oh!
Fumble, that's going to be a big problem.
Flag on the play.
That's going to be if it's a dead ball, that's going to be the Cardinals penalty now. Got a sarcastic cheer from the crowd since Vanderbilt got almost 4 or 5 penalties in a row. And that'll back up the Cardinals.
Offsides on the Cards. So a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Yep.
Stops the clock with 3:32 left here in the third. Continues to be a defensive struggle.
Wow, that clock, it seems like it's melting away. This thing's going to end soon. Somebody's got to take control and win it. Both teams are trading punches back and forth. This has been a great game. The defenses have really stood out. They've been good all year long, and they're showing it tonight.
Barbera calls for the ball. Inside handoff to, I'm not sure if that was Douglas.
Another dive.
He picks up 4 yards, so 3rd and 10 upcoming.
Cardinals have not been able to get the passing game going at all. This Vanderbilt secondary has been awesome. Literally, even when Barbera has time to throw, there are no open receivers tonight. Let's see if this can change. On 3rd and long.
The crowd comes alive. Barbera in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. Rolls out to the right. Throws it to over. Oh. Overthrows Knockham. Incomplete pass. So Vanderbilt stops the bleeding. And Edie White's going to come out and punt this ball.
Great job by the Terrier defense. Again, turnover downs and the kicking team comes out. Back to receive is number 80, Guidry. Ty Powell gets a pretty good kickoff.
And it gets to Ty Powell bounce.
It's going to go in there. It's going to go in there.
He stopped it. Who was that?
No, huh?
That's the missile on the 1-yard line.
That did not go in the end zone? It stopped it at the, oh my gosh. I thought that
Look at the missile's hustle. Wow! Oh my gosh! What a play by the missile to stop it on the half-yard line.
Stop that.
Thank you, Carl. Wow, what a hustle.
Replay, Carl. Gosh, nabbit. That was incredibly awesome.
We got an injured Terrier on the field. He's coming off.
Oh, is he okay?
Oh, and a flag on the play, Ben. We'll see what's happening there.
Number 1, that's Xavier Moses.
Hopefully he's okay.
I hope so. They're having to help him off, but at least he's got up.
Coach Kyle's arguing something, so I'm guessing this penalty's going against E-Dub.
Oh, my gosh, that'd be a disaster.
Is that a re-kick?
That's a disaster. They got no matter what it is, not to get him at the 1 yard line is going to hurt the Cardinals bad.
There's the officials are conferring. Looks like it's going to be a re-kicking situation as the Terriers receiving team comes out. No flag. They're picking up the flag. T-Ben, the booth announcer here says the officials had a change of heart and I almost died. So no flag. The office is the law firm of Kyle Lasang and Partners. Talks to the officials, helps them see the error of their ways.
Yeah, that's going to put the Terrier offense in a precarious situation here, Rob, at the half-yard line.
That's a $10 word, T-Ben. Precarious.
Goodness.
I like that.
I'll tell you
what.
How many
points is that in Scrabble?
Well, I don't know. Quite a bit. My wife would know. She kills me in Scrabble all the time. Anyway, the sideline, the stands, everybody seems to be caring more about the refs in the game. Vandebilt needs to get back to what they did the first half when they got those 3 first downs in a row. They were rolling. And right now they're in a pickle if they can't get out of this situation.
Well, you know they're due for a deep pass. I'm guessing they're going to run to try to give themselves a little room here.
Our TV needs to move.
Oh, the White Hats are here. There's a discussion. Coach Wallace is having a discussion with the officials about the call.
Well, you know what? This is the time you ought to really be angry and get another penalty because it would be like an inch. No, I'm serious. If you get an half penalty, a half inch. You get a bunch of penalties in a row, and it's only like a half inch. So, but no, he's still upset.
Thank you to Eric DeGravel for letting me know both Edie White boys and girls are district champions. Thank you so much, Eric.
Is that cross country? I'm
in
assuming?
South of Fouche. Yes, cross country.
Okay. All righty.
So 2:34 left here in the third. Vandy's pinned way in their own end. Unbelievable play by the missile.
They got number 4, number 80, and some other great players. They can take an 80-yard run.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to want to run here. You're right.
A 99-yard run.
4 is explosive. They want to get some room.
He can bounce it outside. Oh, they do quarterback sneak to get a little bit of room.
He gets them a couple of yards.
Wow, good sneak. Look,
good
he popped
push,
out
yeah.
about 4 yards. That's a great run.
And he's been having some success with his legs tonight.
He has. And he's been done a great job for replacing his starting quarterback.
Thank you so much to our third quarter sponsor, Sika, for all your eye care needs. Thank you so much, Sika. Still 12-7, Shaw in the lead going into the fourth quarter. That's a nail biter over there.
All right, 2nd down and 7.
So they got a little breathing room there. Henny, oh my goodness, high snap again.
And look, he's going to go deep again, and he got a step on him.
Well defended.
What a good
well
play.
Well defended by Nate Dizzle Thompson, your son, number 38.
That was one-on-one. It was a good throw, too. Let's see that replay.
Nate throws his hands up. Beautiful
awesome
play.
Defensive play.
Nate Dog champion state, like a world-class speed by Nate Dogg. Yes.
Right, he got that from me, of course. Yes.
What's Nate Dogg run the 40 in? What's he?
He's
4.3, 4.4?
The 40? He's supposed to be a 4.4. They never really did a real one in Edie White.
3rd and 7 upcoming. Henny keeps, I don't know what happened there.
No, they gave it to 4, I think.
Wow, and a big stop for the Cardinals. So Vandy is going to be pinned way in their own end.
Number 12 was in there. Was that linebacker? What's Sternfels?
Sternfels.
A bunch of guys were in there. That was a good play by the Cardinal defense. Big stand by the Cardinals. They should get good field position here as Luke goes back to receive the punt, Luke Zarang. So the punter for Vandebilt, number 85, is Ramirez. I did misspeak earlier. The kicker for Vandebilt is Sean Hebert. I misspoke earlier.
Sorry, Ben.
Yeah. Here comes the punt.
He runs out.
Oh, Lord.
Gets it
off.
Wow! big booming punt.
Zarang got to let it go.
Get away, Zarang, and it
Nice
takes
punt.
a little bit less of a Terrier.
That's the
bounce.
second awesome
But dude,
punt.
that is a 60. That's a 60-some-odd yard punt.
That is a great.
And who
great
was that,
job.
Ben?
That was Ramirez.
Wow.
That is correct, Ramirez.
What a kick by Ramirez.
So yeah, that'll set up after that turn. After that change of possession and a good kick, it'll give the Cardinals good starting field position, but not as good as they thought. What a great punt. And he's the one that pinned Cardinals down early. Ramirez is having a good night.
E.D. White getting a taste of their own special teams medicine tonight, Ben, with a terrific kicker on the other side of the field. So here we go. 1st and 10 for E.D. White from their 40-yard line. Barbera keeps it, pulls it down, and keeps it.
Great
and still
tackle.
running.
It goes for 9 yards.
Wow! Keep those legs churning.
Yeah, that's our quarterback there, breaking tackles and dragging them there.
What? I'm not sure. Let's not repeat that.
What is going on?
I am not sure what happened.
There's no
there.
flag, but they're going to make them.
Did he whistled the play dead before Grant was able to complete the run?
I don't know. I'm so confused. I think they're just going to redo the down, maybe? Wow, that's unusual. Yeah, they can replay the down. So it's like it didn't happen.
Oh, that's not good for E.D. White. That was a terrific run for Grant. I think one of the referees suffered from premature whistle.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And 1st and 10. Here we go.
Starting over. So update on the Shaw game. Shaw has scored now to make it 19-7.
Okay, they're spreading some
in the
distance
fourth quarter. Yeah.
Dwayne, keep those other scores coming, pretty please. All right, here we go.
1st down and 10 over again, Robert.
Hey.
This time he gives it to the fullback.
Handoff to Douglas gets, wow, powerful running for Douglas gets 7 yards.
7 yards, yep. Fullback dive for 7 yards, so you like to see that for sure. Douglas has been running hard tonight with the sloppy field.
Clock is ticking. E.D. White's got a sense of urgency here. Hard count, look back to the officials.
Ooh, we got a tie game, Rob, with the 3rd quarter almost over. Quarterback keeper for
first
3
down
yards
for Barbera.
Yep. Does a quarterback keep right up the middle for about 3.5 yards, gives them the 1st down, and they move into Vandebilt territory as the 3rd quarter ends.
So T-Ben, 3rd quarter ends, everybody's putting their hands up in the air, the 4s. Tied game with 1 quarter of play left. Fantastic contest tonight. So we're going to go ahead and take an opportunity to give some love to our sponsors. Thank you so much to Terrebonne General, our premier sponsor for this evening. 70 years of terrific health care to the people of Terrebonne. Thank you so much, Terrebonne General. Our streaming sponsor this evening is the Center for Pediatric Therapy, Pediatric Physical, Occupational, Speech, and Feeding Therapy with locations both in Houma and in Thibodaux, serving the community for over 17 years now. Thank you so much, CPT. Our touchdown sponsor, High Tide Consultants. Thank you so much, High Tide. Sack sponsor, Prentice Firm. We haven't had 1 sack tonight, but we're going to keep giving these guys some love. Nor have we had an interception. Gadry Law Firm. Thank you so much, Gadry Law Firm.
All right, teams are back on the field. And Cardinals, like I said, just entered the Vandebilt side of the 50-yard line with that 1st down as they continue this very critical drive for both teams.
2 receivers split out to the right for E.D. White. Douglas with a nice 4 or 5 yard run, gets low, right up the middle, starting to wear down the defensive lineman, maybe the offensive lineman.
Actually got 5 yards. No,
4, came back to 4.
Yeah, so 2nd down and 6.
See, Ben, I should have taken video today, but Vandebilt Catholic, like we mentioned, has this beautiful turf field. They were putting the lines on with a robot.
Oh, really?
I'm very excited that way. Anyway,
Sweet.
here we go.
It's like RTV.
Barbera, keeper.
That's a
Oh,
big
my
keeper.
goodness.
And he's got a lot of yards to go. Breaks another tackle, gets inside the 10-yard line.
Barbera's
That is a
secure.
40-plus yard run from Barbera, the quarterback. What a good keeper. That was a planned run, Rob. He backed up and watched the block.
Yes.
Look at this. Your son goes and gets a linebacker, 2 down the field. They all blocking down the
a
field.
saving tackle.
Not yet. He made it.
He tripped,
Good
slowed
replay
it
again
down.
there.
Thank you, Carl. Nice work on that.
Great job
Huge game
by the Cardinal quarterback and a great call by the coaches. That was a planned run, Rob. Good blocking, big hole.
So
Cardinals set up shop at the 9-yard line, first down and goal to go.
I don't know. It might be handoff to the missile. The missile!
Jonathan is powerful.
Wow!
I am telling you, he's
down
a
to
powerful
the
option.
1-yard line. I don't know if it's
I don't see any change, so it was inside.
It's second and goal. Second and goal to go.
Right, they
I'm
have to
sorry.
change
Yes,
that.
you're right,
So
you're
it's
right.
at the 10 or
You're
inside
right.
the 10. It's
I
second and goal from
apologize.
like the 1 or 2 yard
The
line.
missile stays in. Oh, what is the
Oh, that's going to hurt.
call there? Ooh, looks like offsides on Edie White's going to back him up.
Yeah, that's illegal motion by the Cardinals. Going to back him up 5 yards. So
Boy,
instead
that's
of
a good break for Vandebilt Catholic.
Instead of a great position at second down and 1, it's going to push him back to a lot harder situation at 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals.
Number 25, Jonathan the Missile Lee, stays in the backfield. Hand off to the missile.
He is
touchdown!
Wow, Jonathan has been having
mackerel!
a night. He is one of our big fullbacks that the Cardinals put in there. Watch this replay. Good
What
blocking,
a
too.
run and great.
Look at the blocking. Look at the push, Rob.
By
what
the
a hole.
offensive line.
And he meets
The
that safety, and
missile
there's
will
just
not
no
be
chance.
denied.
Yes.
Holy
Jonathan
mackerel.
against the safety, I'll take it every day. That's a big drive and a big score for the Cardinals in the 4th quarter to take the lead. All right, a big kick here, too, as well, Rob.
Powell out 84 to attempt the extra point on a wet field. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 10:23 left in the game, Edie White scores a touchdown and takes the lead. And a big thanks to our touchdown sponsor, High Tide Consultants. Thank you so much, High Tide. Shane Ewan, thank you. And also a big thanks to our kicking sponsor, Extra Point, Dr. Bo Porsche. He's got your back. Houma Thibodeau Spine and Rehabilitation Center. Thank you so much, Dr. Bo Porsche, and to all of our sponsors tonight for supporting Terrier Athletics. Let's holler at a few of our shout-out sponsors. Dr. Bo Grafton at Grafton Dermatology and Cosmetic Center. Thank you so much, Grafton. Cypress Construction, residential and commercial. Taylor Danos Photography. Go to Taylor's Facebook page. You'll see some of her great work. A lot of baby photo shoots and weddings and all sorts of great stuff there.
All right, after that score, Ty Powell, the Eli kicker, is getting ready to send it off toward Coleman and Guidry. It's going to go over Coleman's head out of the end zone for a Vanderbilt start at the 20-yard line.
Our last shout-out sponsor of the evening is Jim Gadry, Loft Group. Thank you so much to all of the terrific sponsors for supporting Terrier Athletics and keeping your advertising dollars local and helping out the local schools. That's fantastic. And I will recognize Sika is also our 4th quarter sponsor. Thank you so much, Sika, the eye care experts in the area.
Okay, to see if the Terriers can respond. The Cardinals just had a nice long drive.
Well, you know, they're
scored.
just one deep bomb away from tying this game up, man.
Yep. I mean, the quarterback.
And he calls for the ball, pulls it back. He's looking to go deep.
He's got it. They faked out the cornerback.
Overthrown. But that ball was out of bounds, too.
He had a step. The cornerback for the Cardinals.
See, man,
fell down.
Covenant Christian 19, Central Catholic 0. Covenant Christian is one of the few undefeated teams in the state of Louisiana. They're having a terrific year. ULab 35 over Port Allen 14. I don't think that's much of a surprise. East St. John 20, HLB 14. Thank you, Dwayne Andrus. Yeah.
All righty, here we go. Second down and long after that missed opportunity there by Vandebilt. They handed it off to another running back.
Flag on the play, Ben.
I don't think that was number 4. I think it was somebody else. And that's going to back up the Terriers again. That's number, what? Can you see what number that was? 23, Rob? Is that
on the Edie White tackle?
No, the run. Cole St. Pierre was the new running back.
Okay.
In for Vandebilt.
Illegal motion on Vandy, going to push him back a handful of yards.
Oh, okay, good. So Coleman's not hurt. He was just getting a breather. So Coleman's back in the game, and that'll back up the Terriers. Are they backing him up, Rob?
I think so. I mean,
yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So they're conferring again, the referees. And Kyle is out on the field talking to him again about something.
Kyle is saying, Esquire, having a discussion with the officials. No.
He declined it. That's what the discussion was. So, yeah, so they lost the down instead. So 3rd down and 7 for the Vanderbilt team. Now they go 5 wide set as Henny in the shotgun, Rob. They're trying to spread out the court. He might do a quarterback keeper here or pass it. Either way. Definitely been doing a lot of quarterback keepers.
Henny calls for the ball.
Oh,
flag
another
again.
Flag. Oh, my goodness. Vanderbilt. Getting snake bit, the poor Terriers, man.
Now it'll be 3rd and 12.
All right. Poor Vanderbilt got another penalty. That'll back him up and make it 3rd and long here. 3rd and about 12. Still in the 5 wide receiver set. Quarterback by himself, drops back to pass. They blitz. He throws it up down the middle.
Picked off by Zerang.
Zerang Sr. What a great play there. He's still running.
More.
He's still running.
Good Lord, he's still going. There's a flag in the backfield here, Ben. Good. Oh, what happened there?
Now, wait, that's not a penalty on the quarterback. It's not going to delete. Is that going to delete that play?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening.
Look at this run. Look at the replay, Rob. Zerang would not be denied. He held under the ball. They're trying to strip him.
Let's see what the call is, Ben.
Somebody blocked downfield, I'm sure. It's going to be against Edie White. But it was after the interception, so Edie White should retain the ball, which is the most important thing. First mistake, big mistake by Henny. He's been doing good all night. Saving snaps over his head. All kind of great things that the junior has been
interception.
Doing.
We had an interception.
Oh, we finally get the interception spot.
Well, let's see.
It's a
holding
on
after.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll back up the Cardinals.
So our interception sponsor, first interception of the night, Gadry Law Group. Thank you so much, Jim Gadry.
So anyway, the Cardinals will keep the ball, but they'll be backed up from where the penalty was occurred, and they'll get the ball now instead of 1st and goal. They'll be on the 15-yard line. So the penalty must have happened all the way about on the quarterback. Somebody must have held the quarterback, because that's the only person way back there.
So excellent field position for the Cards as they're in the red zone.
Yeah, that could be a momentum turner. The Vanderbilt defense has to step up here big time. This could be a big momentum shift that the Cardinals could get some points here.
Luke Zerang's incredible interception and
that return was great. Luke was determined to try to get a score.
Handoff to Guidry.
Oh,
well defended by number. Was that number 1 or number 6?
Number 1 is Xavier Moses. And number 6 is Douglas, Rob. Good tackle there to stop them to a minimal game. I thought he had some yards going there.
Well, you got 3.
Yeah, but I thought
two.
He was going to get 7 or 8 with the way he was moving. But that was a great tackle by the linebacker, the Vanderbilt linebacker there.
A big thanks to all the folks that are tuned in right now. Very interested in this
I don't want to jinx
game.
anybody, but if you just get some points here, any kind of points. I know, knock on wood, I know. Up the middle, and he gets him. He breaks some tackles.
Good
Great
grief.
run. Oh,
Nice
my goodness.
running by
Oh, the
Carter.
fumble, Rob. Oh, my goodness. He was trying to extra yards, and he fumbled.
Turnover.
Douglas, what a huge play. Oh, my goodness. Vandebilt is ecstatic. That
Oh,
is
the
just what
crowd
they
comes
needed.
alive. They needed a break.
They needed that badly. Cardinals were knocking on the door, and the Vandebilt needed to stem the tide, and they have. Poor Douglas was fighting for yards and breaking tackles and doing a great job, and the ball got stripped or came out, and now Vandebilt has taken the ball when the Cardinals were definitely looking like they were getting ready to score in the fourth quarter to take a 2-score lead. Now everything has changed. It's only 1-score lead, and Vandebilt has the ball.
Deep in their end, but they rather that than a
Of course,
Edie White
that is
score.
a huge, huge turnaround. Let's see if Vandebilt can do something with it. They've had a few plays deep that they missed. They still got an explosive offense, Rob.
2 turnovers back-to-back by both teams. Well, not really back-to-back, but on back-to-back possessions. You know what I mean?
We know what you
Henny,
mean.
hands off to 4.
He's going to the outside. Cardinals get him to minimal gain.
A conclave of Cardinals on the tackle for
a 3-yard gain there.
3-yard gain by Coleman. It is such a slippery field out there
So,
tonight.
yeah, the 3-yard gain, it'll bring up 2nd and 7 here. Again, Vandebilt desperately needs to get out of their end zone and get something going here to try to tie the score up. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, a little bit over 8 minutes. There are three running backs in the backfield. This is a new formation, Rob.
Oh, Henny loses the ball.
Crazy snap, and he's going to get set.
Oh, wait.
And he
Gets it
completes
to
it
Coleman.
He
Oh,
does.
my
What
God. Wow.
Henny is amazing.
Henny is having
That
an
is like
amazing
a
night.
magic. That was another over his head snap. Let's see if he just was saying it was over his head. I think it was over his head.
It's wet.
Well, it was high.
It's wet.
But look at this. They have him sacked, and he throws it, and it completes this. How does he do
And
that?
he completes it to Coleman.
Yes, and Coleman. Thank God. Who was that? Is that Adam that stopped him? But I'm just telling you, that was a great play by the Vandebilt quarterback.
Henny has had a few terrific
Yes,
plays.
I mean,
this
it's 3rd and long, but that could have been a disaster. A 2-point safety could have changed this game completely. What a huge play by the junior quarterback. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can do something else
5
amazing.
receivers split out for the Terriers.
Henny's in the backfield.
Henny is in his end zone.
3rd and 8.
What we got here?
Another timeout. Vanderbilt's been doing that. They want to make sure they have the right play. Call a timeout.
Timeout, Vandebilt Terriers. All right. I feel like I've done a good job of thanking all of our sponsors tonight. Okay, so this is during this break, for the few people that are tuned in, we want to explain a few things. My name is Rob Bauer, and I'm here with my friend T-Ben Thompson. We are the home broadcasting crew for Edie White, but because we are brother schools with Vandebilt Catholic, we offered our services to come over here and stream the game for the enjoyment of both fan bases. And Vandebilt Catholic was able to assemble some terrific sponsors and get some great donations for their athletic department. So thanks to everybody for suffering through T-Ben and my call. And we're trying to do our very best to give a neutral call, but as both of our children play for Edie White, sometimes that could be hard. So here we go, back to the action.
Yeah, this is a big play, Rob. 3rd down and long.
5 receivers split out for the Terriers.
Henny's by himself in his shotgun.
Henny's by himself.
I think Cardinals are going to blitz.
Flag on the play, he drew him off.
Yep, he did.
So he's going to get 5 free yards there. Flag on the Terriers!
Oh, they're going to be mad. I was close. I saw one of them move, but I didn't know they called it.
So really, it's not a huge...
Yeah, oh my gosh. But they're going to be mad because they thought they got it.
Right. So a Terrier
back
move,
it up.
but it's, half the distance to the goal, so they really lost
3 yards, 2.5 yards.
2.5 yards.
So 3rd and 11 now.
Jackson Abear, I saw him creeping in
they were
for the
getting ready to
Jackson
blitz.
Abear blitz. 5 receivers. This is a tense situation here. Henny calls for the ball. Nice snap. Oh, gets it off.
Nobody home.
Incomplete.
He had a lot of pressure on him, but had to throw it deep.
Vandebilt Catholic has to punt here.
Trotty and
great
Charlie defense were right in his face, and he had to just throw it away.
Great defensive stop by Edie White.
Yes.
But guess what? Their punter is a beast.
Yes.
And he has kicked
this time, Luke needs to back up and come forward.
Incredible kicks
Because if Luke
tonight.
can get one of these punts that's that far, he can return it. You know he's a great returner, Rob. So this is a chance for Luke to make a play. He's far back. He's pretty far back. Maybe.
Well, Ramirez is pinned at the end of the end zone here.
I don't know. Are they rushing him?
Ramirez gets
Another
a huge
one.
off.
Oh, he got this one.
Luke.
He's going to return this one.
Luke wants to do something. There
Breaks
goes
the
Luke.
tackle. Get some yards.
Luke
nice
is
return.
fearless.
I mean, he got 20, 25 yards. That's a
Gets
good
it to
return.
the 25-yard line with 7 minutes left.
Carter set up a great position. Deep in Vandebilt territory now.
Thanks to our kicking sponsor, Dr. Bo Porsche, kick and punt. Dr. Bo Porsche, he's got your back. Houma Thibodeau Spine and Rehabilitation.
Yeah, all right, Cardinals are running up to the line here after they get possession of the ball at the 25-yard line. Set up perfect for this next possession after that great return by Luke Zarang.
Inside handoff to Douglas.
Douglas holds on to the ball with 2 hands this time. Gets about 3 yards.
No, 3 yards? Yeah, 4 yards.
As the clock ticks.
That's Edie White's game. Ground and pound, run the clock down.
I know right now Edie White has a little momentum, but this game has been incredible. It's been an awesome
because Vandebilt is
football game.
always one deep pass away from tying this thing up.
And their defense has been awesome.
Or one
literally.
Jalen Coleman 80-yard run.
They have the
up.
firepower on offense to do it, but the defense has played impeccable. I mean, the Cardinals have been scoring 30-plus points a game. Vanderbilt's been scoring 40-plus points a game, and both these defenses have played awesome tonight. Uh-oh.
Quarterback keeper,
They
not
got
much
him.
doing there. Boudreaux.
That's a sack.
Oh, sack
That's going
penalty.
to count as a sack. He lost 1 yard, so that's going to count as a sack.
Nice hustle play by Boudreaux, and thanks to our sack sponsor, Prentice Law Firm, 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Cards, and the Cards are content to manage that clock, T-Ben, and to let that thing tick on down. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Grant will let it go all the way down. One receiver split out right for the Cards. Handoff to the missile.
He broke 2.
He's
still going. He's still pushing. He got the first down.
Unbelievable.
Wow, Jonathan
running.
Lee is a man. That's a new part of the offense.
Look at what is he doing over there? Good Lord.
He's doing somersaults. This is going to be a great addition. That wasn't him. That was one of the. That was.
that was
Aiden.
Aiden doing some.
But
sort
anyway,
of
Jonathan showing his power. They had him stopped, and he kept dragging him for the first. That is a big first down. Jonathan Lee at fullback is a great addition to the Edie White offense at this point. Update Shaw now has 26-7 lead.
So they've got that game under control.
Late in the fourth quarter.
10 seconds on the play clock.
Oh, that's a final.
Barbera inside handoff to Douglas, as Edie White is content to let that clock run.
That's a gain of about 4, Rob. That'll be 2nd down and 6. That's score for Shaw as a final. So Shaw has won the game, and they will retain their #1 seed going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, Shaw is a destroyer of worlds.
Yes,
T-Ben.
they're
They
awesome.
are a great team and are going to be a tough team
for anyone.
So Edie White happily lets that clock run down. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Barbera calls for the ball. Handoff to Douglas.
He needs to hold on to it. Yeah, fall down this time.
Beautiful run by Douglas.
Douglas loves and has such heart. He doesn't want to go down, but we don't need a fumble like last time. But that's a great gain again by the fullback for Edie White. Did he make it? Now they're going to mark him short, Rod. 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 as the clock continues to tick. 4:15.
2 great carries by Douglas there to bring up a 3rd and short. I think they can do the tush push here, huh, Rob, for the quarterback?
Try with a hard count. Vandy doesn't go for it.
All right,
well,
just don't get a flag.
team.
No flag. 3rd and 1. Let's just. Oh, stop. I think they stopped him. Oh, that's very close. He did have one little push at the end. They had him stopped cold. 4th down. I think you kicked the field goal, right, Rob?
Well, timeout, Coach Wallace to stop the clock.
You kicked the field goal to get the 2-score lead. This is a big decision, but I really don't think it's a decision. I think the field goal unit's coming out, but we'll see what happens. This is almost like an extra point to take a 2-score lead and almost push this game out of contention. But we'll see what happens after the timeout. Who called the timeout?
Coach Wallace, T-Ben. Vandebilt Catholic takes a timeout, giving them, I believe, 1 timeout remaining. Well, T-Ben, Edie White is coming out showing the offense, but it could be hard count time here.
Yeah.
They could take a timeout and kick the field goal.
Coming out here showing that they're going to go for it here.
20 seconds left on the play clock.
They go for it.
The missile!
The missile.
He gets it.
Oh, he got it. Oh, yeah, he got it.
First down by the missile. Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah, I don't know why they're cheering.
Well, they're hopeful.
What a gutsy call.
I mean,
first down for the Cardinals.
Gutsy call by Coach Kyle there.
Didn't want to risk the missing the field goal or getting it blocked with this floppy field. He decides to put faith in his offensive line and the missile, and it happens. Awesome play.
3:25 and 20 seconds left on the clock.
Now you're going to just milk that clock.
Happy to let that clock run down.
And I think Vanderbilt used a few. Of course, it's been stuck on 2 the whole night, so who knows what they got. But I think they used at least 2. They might only have one timeout left.
I think there's a way, like in scramble golf, where you can buy extra timeouts. Anyway,
that scoreboard.
Oh, Barbera keeps it push. Is he in?
It's close.
Touchdown,
Cardinals.
Edie White Cardinals.
With 2 minutes, 57 seconds. Wow, what a big play.
T-Ben. What a gutsy call by Coach Kyle.
Yes. Wow, both these teams have played their hearts out. This has been an awesome game. Cardinals look like they put a big insurance score on the board here with just 2 minutes, 57 seconds.
Flag on the play. Thank you, High Tide Consultant, touchdown guy. Flag on the play on some sort of a penalty on Edie White.
That's going to back him up for the extra point.
Oh, goodness. Yes. So Coach Wallace decides to take the penalty on the kickoff instead of the extra point here. An epic battle tonight, T-Ben, between 2 terrific teams that could meet again before this season's out, Ben.
Oh, they definitely could meet in the playoffs later in. They both have good seeds, so it'll be later in the playoffs. But, I mean, Vanderbilt has a really good team, as not only this game shows, but all year long they've been awesome. Their defense is very good, and they have very powerful big hitters on offense, so that's a good team.
Ty Powell out. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 2 minutes, 57 seconds left, Edie White now on top by 2 touchdowns over Vandebilt Catholic. And I'd sure like to see this game on a dry field.
Yeah, I think it'd make a difference with both teams. I mean, everybody's been slipping all night. I can't believe how good the cornerbacks for Vanderbilt have done. The passing game for Edie White's been kind of non-existent because of the good defense there. But and then all the running backs have been slipping, some snap issues. It would be a different dynamic. I think both teams would benefit from a dry field, but it would be different for sure. Maybe more scoring, maybe not as much defensive dominance, but that's a good point, Rob. It could be a wholly different game with a dry field. All right, you got to hold your breath because the 2 big hitters are back there, number 80 and number 4, Guidry and Coleman for the Vandebilt Terriers, and this will not go out of the back of the end zone because of that 15-yard penalty. So Ty Powell is going to hit a boomer And they're going to definitely have a chance for return because that thing's going to go far. And
What does he do here? Does he squib it?
I'm almost thinking he squib it just so they don't get a touchdown. Yeah. But we'll see what happens, though, because if he boom this, they're going to catch it and get momentum running in their direction, either 4 or 80. And they both have awesome speed. But we'll see what happens.
Powell out. Sort of a up back.
Oh, he got it up
They
back.
didn't want to give it to Coleman.
So they're going to have awesome field position. But
Guess who's on the tackle?
Was it Jonathan Lee?
Jonathan Lee, who is having the game of his life tonight.
Nice
T-Ben, on defense, offense,
special
teams. T-Ben, that play that he hustled down the field.
Oh, at the 1 yard line.
Stopped that ball
That
at
is
the
amazing.
1 yard line was incredible.
This is the game of his life. He's like, what's that guy from Colorado who's might be good for the Heisman? Not Shador Sanders?
Oh, no. Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. Jonathan Lee is almost like Travis Hunter.
It's an unbelievable game by Lee tonight, and I think Coach Kyle is going to like what he's seeing out of Lee on those goal line runs. You talked about how we missed the pounding power of Jeffrey George Dietrich.
Yeah.
Henney calls for the ball in the shotgun under pressure by – oh, boy, he
got it loose. Henney is doing awesome, and there's an open wide receiver, and he gets it. That's number 16. That is LaPierre on the reception there. That's a 60-yard pass.
Wonderful
from a scrambling Henney who almost got sacked.
Who was fighting off Trotty with one hand.
Luke Zarang with the tackle for Edie White.
The clock is still ticking. He stayed in bound. Henney calls for the ball. Quick pass, caught, short pass, but Coleman gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
Nate Thompson on the tackle there.
With 2:30 left in the game.
So Vandebilt going quick here and moving the ball very quickly down the field. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
Henney drops back. He's got all day. Ooh, in and out of the hands of 80. Sort of a high throw there.
That's one of the few amazing plays that Guidry did not make tonight. It was a little bit high throw and skipped off his hands and went incomplete. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 for the Terriers.
4 receivers split out for the Vandebilt Terriers. Henney calls for the ball. Quick outlet pass to 4. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock, I think. No, the clock. He didn't get out of bounds. Nice tackle by 38 Nate Dog Thompson, wearing the jersey tonight out of respect for his teammate that had a season-ending injury.
Ben Guidry.
Ben Rodri.
Ben Rodri, I mean, yeah. That was a good tackle because it keeps the clock running, Rob.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 5.
4th down and 1. It's 4th down, Rob. They're in the shotgun. He's going to run it.
And he gets it.
He gets it. But the clock's going to continue to run. They're going to stop it to move the chains, and he's going to start running again. So under 2 minutes left now as the Vanderbilt gets another 1st down on their impressive drive they have going on here. But the clock is going to run once they started here. Again, I'm not sure how many timeouts Vanderbilt has.
I think it's 1, but the board's showing 2.
Well, it showed 2
It's
the
all
tie
good.
first half. But, I think it's 1 as well. So, all right, Henney in the shotgun again. The clock has started.
5 receivers again.
Over the middle.
Ooh. Sternfels with some pressure up the middle. Had to rush his pass a little bit, Henney did. Stops the clock with 1:36.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. All right.
5 receivers again, Ben.
Yep. Air Terriers here, back in the pass. Quick pass. It's going to be complete.
Quick tackle by Charlie defense.
Not a 1st down, so the clock's going to run.
1:26 Maybe Luke Trotty, injury timeout by the officials. Luke's going down, and our training staff out to take a look at Luke.
I mean, I hope Luke's not hurt, but that's very good for Vandebilt. I don't know why their fans were booing. It stops the clock, but regardless, let's hope Luke is okay.
Coach Kyle comes out to check on Luke.
Vandebilt has a 3rd and 2.5.
So 1:22 left in the game, T-Ben. And Vandebilt Catholic down 2 scores. Luke takes off his helmet.
So as far as the playoffs, Edie White was 4th. Playoffs. The power rankings, Edie White was 4th and Vandebilt was 3rd, and Madison Prep was 2nd, and Shaw was 1st. So Shaw's going to remain 1st.
No, Haynes
Academy was 2nd. So Haynes Academy had a very weak schedule, power ranking, PF or whatever that's called.
I think there's a chance Haynes, look.
And they were playing someone, we looked it up, they were playing somebody who's 1-8 in the last game.
You got to be a mathematical genius to figure
it out.
Because you got to figure out all of your opponents, win, lose, all this other stuff. So anyway,
but there's a chance. You saying there's a chance, baby?
There's a chance.
All right,
5 receivers split out, 1:22 left in the game, 3rd and 3 upcoming. Junior Henney calls for the ball. He's looking right now.
Going to the end zone. Oh, that's going to be a pass interference. That's definitely pass interference, yeah. But anyway, it stopped the touchdown. Charlie had his back to him. He wasn't sure, and he ran him over. Yeah. So that's going to give him 15 yards of the first down. Clock will stop. And that'll put the Terriers closer to the end zone here on this impressive drive they have going at the end of the game. It was actually a good play by Charlie because he was kind of beat, and he just didn't know where the ball was and put his hands up. And it's not a touchdown, so Terriers will reset here. But it does keep the clock stopped, so that helps.
Colin Champagne, 89 senior, checks in for Edie White. Puts Coleman in motion.
Lobs it to the back of the end zone.
Touchdown.
Yep, touchdown.
Beautiful pass by Henney.
Is that number 80, Guidry?
Yeah.
Nice play by the senior wide receiver.
Well, it's onside kick time, T-Ben.
Well, yep, they got to make this extra point first. So this is Sean Abear, number 26, in for the kick, Rob.
Big leg for Abear. Good snap, kick is up.
And it's good.
And it's good. So, nice score by Vandebilt. They needed it. They had to have it. 1:12 left in the game. Vandebilt Catholic trails by 7. And you're going to have an onside kick.
Yep, it's going to be
with
big.
A wet and slippery field.
Yeah,
it's going to be wet and wild down there.
It's going to be huge onside kick here.
I didn't see who it was. So here we are, T-Ben. Vandebilt Catholic has clawed their way back into this.
Well, even though this is a lot of drama and I want to see what's going on, I did get an update here from our friend Dwayne Andrews. Nichols basketball has won tonight over Tulane, 65-63. Great win for the Colonels.
All right, so all your hands people are out for Edie White.
For both teams.
But Ramirez has been incredible tonight. Let's see what his onside, what we got here. Timeout, Edie White.
Actually, that's not Ramirez. I think it's Sean Abear, right?
Oh, okay. 65 or 85?
No, 85 is Ramirez. You're right. Okay. He must be their onside kicker. Who called a timeout, Rob? Edie White called a timeout. All right.
All right, everybody.
Lots of drama.
This is all you want for high school football.
Stay glued to your screens. See what happens here.
So it's going to be a total bull rush here. Ramirez is ready. Hands team ready.
Good bounce. Gets it. Luke Zarang, just go down.
Dude.
Wow, what a good bounce.
If you want that ball to get into anybody's hands
Luke Zarang.
for the Cardinals, it's Luke Zarang, who is an incredible hands guy. Luke's a little
His helmet's off. I hope he's okay.
dinged up there. They rolled over him. But Luke
great job, Luke
runs off the
Zarang.
field under his own power.
What a great senior season Luke Zarang has had.
He is having a tremendous athlete.
And look at this. Not only in football,
baseball,
basketball. I mean, he is an all-sport athlete. Luke is great. He's been great his entire career at Thibodeau in every sport he's played. Great job, Luke Zarang.
I know. I wish we knew more about the young kids from Vandebilt to talk about their years of.
Well, we did already. Number 4 we know about because we used to play against them all the time.
Man, you can if you guys are interested, you can go to my YouTube page and watch an 8th grade game with Jalen Coleman.
Yeah.
Where I swear he scored every time.
Yeah, he did.
The ball.
Yeah, he lit us up.
And you and I called that.
And look, that same year, he scored 40-something points on our basketball team. We had a youth basketball team, and Coleman lit us up for that too. He is and was and always will. He's always been an awesome athlete.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing him at the next level, T-Ben.
So big sigh of relief from the Edie White contingent there with that onside kick they covered. I don't think Vanderbilt has enough timeouts.
I think they have one timeout.
So I think it's over with. They're just going to do victory formation, kneel it out. The Vanderbilt crowd is highly upset. They had a great game, a great team, and it's a fortunate result here tonight. Two great teams playing.
Great powerhouse local teams.
They're going to be good in the playoffs.
Both of these teams are going to have excellent runs. Looking forward to keeping up with Vanderbilt in the playoffs. And everybody has been very accommodating to us here at the school. Coach Wallace has been just a pleasure to work with this week. Athletic Director Kayla has been fantastic. And I think that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Edie White prevails 21-14 over the Terriers. And we'll go ahead and take a break as the teams will meet at midfield. All right, T-Ben, Coach Kyle and Coach Wallace meet at midfield and exchange pleasantries and congratulations, and each program has got a lot to be proud of. 2 fantastic programs in the Houma-Thibodeau Diocese, 2 brother schools. E.D. White Catholic will sing their alma mater to their fans. What a celebration for E.D. White tonight. A hard-fought game between two terrific teams. And thank you so much to our host here at Vandebilt Catholic. We hope everybody enjoyed our broadcast. For my good friend T-Ben Thompson, I'm Rob Bauer signing off. And we'll see you probably in a couple of weeks at E.D. White for a home playoff game.
That's what we're hoping. Bye, everybody.